It's week flipping 13, friends. That's where we're at. The season is coming to a climax, although arguably it already did. And now we're in the death throes of the regular season. There are very few games that actually have much of a bearing on the playoff picture this week. There are four. There are four games that will affect the playoff picture significantly. So we'll save them for last. We'll start with the Wretched Minstrels up against the Edgy Slum Marching Band. Neither team are going to the show. So let's see what kind of action they can throw at us from wherever it is we are today. The Minstrels are playing at home. No, they're not. Are they not? I don't think they are. Okay. You sure? Yeah. Well, how is it blessed at Edgy Slum? It just is. That's what's thrown me. It's Edgy Slum's uniform, so yeah, Edgy Slum are at home. There goes Daphne Teflon, putting on a bit of a run for 11 yards. In fact, this ground game looks quite lively so far. Gunslinger throws it though. Graham Tanky's picked it off. You wouldn't have thought the big lad would get many interceptions, but here we are. Randy Flapping's nice piece of running for the Minstrels. That one was just casually tossed away. Here's Crash Zodiac. He's going to go for a scramble. And Mocha Bad Son has been injured by Graham Tanky, bringing in Jamie Boyce. Who the hell is Graham? I don't know. But he didn't get involved there. There's Graham again. Yeah. He's having a big season, is Graham Tanky, and he's just got a Blessed Field boost as Daphne Teflon runs it back 15 yards. Bambi Severe, not a lot there. The Gunslinger slings it. And on third down, Daphne's going to try and run it there. She's got the speed, and she's got the first down. Averaging over 10 a carry right now. That's not bad. Bambi with another run attempt. And that's pretty solid. Okay. Yep. And there goes Muluab with the catch. And he's down at about the four-yard line. Daphne can't get around the outside. Bambi runs it in for a touchdown. Edgy Slum didn't actually put in a game plan this week. Whether or not that will help them, it's anybody's guess. Flappins with a 6-yard pass. Kermit with a throw out to Vectrix, who will be closed down. Whoa, broke a tackle from Ron Bongos. Vectrix a 64-yard touchdown. We've seen that before. When? Every single week. Yeah. Bambi with the throw is deflected by Tanky. 3rd and 2. Gunslinger can't get him there. Minstrels with the ball back again. Sacked on first down. Flappins doesn't get very far either. Kermit Clinton is sacked by Jamie Boyce. And we're back to the slum. Bambi, nothing doing. 3rd and 11. Gunslinger needs to pick out a long distance target. And that's a brilliant piece of blocking there from Ron Bongos. Had knocked Graham Tanky on his behind to open up a nice running lane, allowing Bambi to go 35 yards on the catch. And now Bongos has got a catch and he's got a touchdown. Tanky again having dropped coverage, looked like he'd been slapped silly. Tanky with a catch on first down for the Minstrels, where we are currently 2-2. Flappins round the outside, 21 yards. Clinton throws, not a lot there. Is Zodiac on 2nd and 8, and that was very fortunate not to be intercepted. Flappins with not a lot on 3rd down, and we're back to the slum again. Teflon with another nice run. Enough stamina to break a tackle or two. If they can get her into the end zone, she's going to be a nightmare. 54 yards on that run. Bambi gets a first down with 11 yards gained. Gunslinger to Muluab. Touchdown. Edgy Slum taking the lead. Okay. Crash goes for 12 yards and now has a catch that carries them another 9. Kermit's not a lot on the run there. Crash seeks out Vectrix, who picks up 13. Flappins with a run to the middle and no further. No further is permitted. Crash Zodiac, he's inside the 5, he's into the end zone, a 43-yard touchdown score. Daphne with another nice run and another couple of tackles broken. She hasn't scored yet, has she? That was a 50-yard run. That's insane. Yeah. Averaging over 15 a carry at the moment as Bongos is in again. Okay, well, we're just past half-time. This is quite a lively game for a Minstrels Edgy Slum matchup. Zodiac gets a catch for 7, and it's now 2nd and 10. Flappins Not a lot in the middle of the line there. Clinton throws it straight to Tarquin Bangfish, who was just kind of sitting there casually and now has a touchdown to his name off the interception. Well, that's desperately unfortunate. Flappins throws Vectrix with the catch, but he's closely marked, can only get 11 yards. Kermit throws Muluab with the deflect. Zodiac, he gives up on trying to pass to someone, runs it himself and gets the first down. Flappins on 1st and 10. Completes to Tanky for 8. Tanky's been quiet in this second half so far. A sack there coming from Daft Teflon, who's having a heck of a game. Flappins gets 7. Kermit, big throw, good catch, first down. And there's Zodiac. They're just chipping away at the yardage right now as Flappins breaks through the line, gains 8, and they're up to about the 5. Sleep Bunsen coming up with a sack, and then Bambi coming up with a sack, 3rd and goal. Flappins. No, he stopped. And Daff is off to the races again, gets another 13. Bambi Severe throws. Ron's got the catch. Breaks the first 2 tackle attempts. And is brought down after 42. Gunslinger is sacked by Flint Savant, who has his first sack of the season. It's his first game of the season. Well, it could be. But, I mean, you know, let's mark the moment anyway. Muluab gets him a first down, and Bongos is in the end zone, making it 6-3, and we will activate the afterburners. Particularly in a blessed game. The opportunity to come back when you're fighting against a team who are already juiced is tricky, to say the least. 18 plays left in this one. Bambi gets her 2nd sack of the game. Vectrix is going to take off. And he fumbles the ball on the 4-yard line, and it's recovered by Edgy-Slum. Daft goes nowhere. Bambi, though, evading absolutely everybody, gets 17 yards. Gunslinger on 1st and 10 has it deflected. Daphne picks up another 5. Severe throws. Bongos with the catch, breaks a tackle. And another one. And that's 39 yards, 1,600 for him this season. That's a respectable season's work as a primary receiver. 7 plays left. The Minstrels have got the ball back without conceding further, but they are going to concede the result as Vectrix drops the ball, which is rather indicative of how their season has gone. Yeah. And Crash Zodiac has got himself injured by Bambi Severe, bringing on Whiskers Camembert as Ron Bongos gets another touchdown. And on the final play of the game, Flappins runs 11. Final score, Edgy-Slum 7, Minstrels 3. Player of the game is Bambi Severe with 151 passing, a sprinkling of other offensive yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, and an injury inflicted. For the Minstrels, Graham Tanky, 58 fan points there. Not a lot of offense. 1 touchdown scored, 3 deflections, an interception, and an injury inflicted for him as well. Pancake Master, Norman Speedboat, 54. Any takers? Any advance on 54? Okay, Speedboat, 54 at the Minstrels. Why are we pointing this out? Because the Pancake Chief of the day rarely gets player of the game, and then it comes as a big surprise when they end up getting a reward in the Best Players of the Week Rewards Week. You know? Yeah. All right. Next game. Now, usually we bounce up to the top end, but all of the games we're focusing on are at the top end, so we're going to stay down the bottom, and the Nomads are taking on Port Meggins. Nomads are going through to the playoffs. That much is certain. They're going to go through and pretty much certain to have themselves a bye week as well. I think they need 1 more win. They'll have a bye week, then they'll play me and I'll knock them out because I am Nomad Kryptonite in the playoffs. They can beat me in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs, for whatever reason, they are permanently unlucky. Hey, I don't make the rules. Well, you do. Yeah, but not in that case. It's going to be the Pirates starting with the ball. Emmental Helmet running on 1st down. Does a good evasive job, gaining 7. Freddie Too Big goes nowhere. And Bob Natuno manages to get him the 1st down. Hammering straight ahead, gaining 24 yards. Emmental throws. It's caught by Arnie Hamburger for 11. Freddie Too Big gets 1 yard this time. Well, that's an improvement. Natuno is going to do it again. A 14-yard gain for him. Emmental on 1st down, evading everybody who wants to be evaded. Picks up a 15-yard gain. And we've got a 1st down now, 2nd down at the 4. Natuno gets him down to inches away, and Emmental punches it in for his 6th touchdown of the season. And he's looking like a very good hire. Yeah. Yeah. He just didn't fit the model that I wanted. Yeah, okay. Right, Nomads are now in possession, and they've thrown it away. Arnie Hamburger's picked it off. Emmental with a 1 yard run. Here's Freddy Two-Beard. The result of this game obviously doesn't really matter all that much. Natuno with a 1 yard gain. Ilma tries to throw it away as the Nomads get the ball back. But they've gone incomplete twice, and Buster Vortex going to get 3 yards, and the Pirates are back on. A first down for Quebec Spire. Another good hire there, I reckon. Bob can't do much with that. It's 3rd and 5, and Emmental's got to try and do it, and he doesn't do it. Bucky Dungeons there ratcheting up a tackle for loss. Joey Bugout on 2nd and 7 for the Nomads, and it's very little happening. No, the Nomads' offense is well and truly stalled out. But the Pirate line is quite something. Yeah. Yeah. Are you looking at the right team? Yeah, pretty sure I am. No, it's that the Pirates have got the ball now. Don't gaslight yourself. You had it right the first time. It's the Nomads with the ball. It's Joey Bugout. He's thrown it to Douglas Mopey, look, and they've got a first down. They do look as good as they feel. But how is... no, really? The Pirates have got that offensive line? Yeah, no, and have had for a while. Yeah, no, see, look, it's even got the icon for him. Sorry, I confused myself. Yeah, because the Pirates used to play in black, you see, and now they play in tan because someone's an idiot. It's not tan, it's bone white. It's flipping tan, you know it. Emmental goes for 19 on the ground. Freddy Two-Beard punches it up the middle with 6. Natuno, he's got another first down, and the Pirates are threatening again. During all of that confusion, of course, the Nomads scored, just saying. And the Pirates are now scored, and it was Emmental. Mopey there with a 27-yard catch, and then Mopey's got the next one. Mopey's not the fastest, but he catches the ball and certainly gets the yards. That's Mikey Power Tools coming up with a tackle for loss as Melvin Glitch gets into the end zone for the tying score. Okay, here goes Emmental once more. Lovely piece of running, 26 yards there. He's not got the strongest average you're ever going to see in this game, but he's averaging just under 9. That's not too bad. No, that's not too bad. Emmental throws. It's caught, but it's short of the first down, and the Nomads take back over. Shelf space deflected by Natuno. Here's Bugout. And that one's caught, and it's Mopey again, managing to shake off the coverage, and he picks up 38 yards. Buster Vortex with a throw, and it's caught by Mopey once more, who ambles casually up the field for 25 yards. Shelfie, Glitch, touchdown. Nomads ahead, 3-2. Early doors in the second half of the game. Two-Beard gets 1 yard, Natuno doesn't. And then Emmental throws a short one. Quebec's got the catch, and the team captain is breaking for 30-odd yards, 39. In fact, 30 very odd. Another big throw. Arnie Hamburger's got this one. He's going to score. Pirates tie it up, 3-3. Shelf space on first down, throws for 7. Bugout completes to Melvin Glitch, who's going to rack up a few yards of his own. 40, just to put into his little bag of yards that he keeps for special occasions. He strokes them when he feels lonely. He's got a touchdown to put in there as well now. Righto. Okay, right. It's 4-3. Nomads have the lead. Pirates have the ball. Freddy Two-Beard breaks off from trying to pass and just gets away with it. Gets the first down, and Hamburger's got another catch again. Mopey will eventually saunter up to him and make the tackle, but it's 46 yards later. Emmental, a good throw. Arnie with a catch and a touchdown, and it's 4-4 once again. Pirates looking pretty good. They're getting good protection up front, and they've got a capable receiving pair who are receiving quite a few, not just a pair. Vortex with a throw for the Nomads. Mopey's got it, and he's going to score. Their pass defense sucks, though. Oh, yeah. And I know all about that. I know exactly what that looks like. Yeah. 3rd and 5, Pirates. Natuno is stopped after just 3 yards. The Nomads now have the chance to close this one down if they can get a first and more. They get enough firsts to get a touchdown. That's basically the way this game is played. Shelfie chucks it. It's deflected by Hamburger. 3rd and 10. And that one's deflected by Emmental. And an important stop there for the Pirates, who are going to try and save face and get a tie out of this at least. Natuno on 3rd and 3. Bad throw. Okie dokie. Nomads back again. Emmental with another deflection. And Glitch has got this one. And it's a first down, 33 yards. Vortex has it deflected by Hamburg, 2nd and 10. Deflected by Quebec, 3rd and 10. It's caught by Mopey, who has the touchdown at 6-4. And the Nomads are going to get this one, their 10th of the season. Well, they are a very good team. They are a very good team. Remind me a lot of the old Colonel Space Agency last year. Yes, kind of a, you know, a low flex team. They don't have big flexy stars. Melvin Glitch. Yeah, all right, they got Melvin Glitch. But, you know, other than that, no big flexing stars. Just competence throughout the equation. Penultimate play of the game, and Emmental's dropped the ball and then throws it on the last play. Natuno can't get there, and it will end Nomads 6, Pirates 4. A sterling effort there by the Pirates, and they do get player of the game in the form of Arnie Hamburger, who got 100 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, 7 deflections, and an interception. Melvin Glitch for the Nomads, 242 receiving, only 47 fan points though, 3 touchdowns, and no defense occurred from him. And then Pancake Maestro. Well, it's going to be Mikey Power Tools, isn't it? Yeah, Mikey Power Tools, 62 pancakes. Four Fingered Owls had a solid pancake session with 52. Who's the best on the Nomads? Buster Vortex with 6. Yeah. You see? Yeah, that's not... See, Kofi Molotov had 41 pancakes. That was a weak line playing there for the Mads. Well, yeah, well, there it is. Okay, into our third of today's lineup and Lingo Blender, taking on the Red Star Pathfinders. Both teams fighting it out for the first draft pick. And, you know, one of them will get it. No, they won't. Someone will get it. Who's going to get it? Let's have a look at the runners and riders for the first draft pick. Pathfinders, yeah. Fire Chefs, yeah. Stegonauts, maybe. Peninsula, maybe. Medics. Not many in the two-win club. Anyway, it's 3rd and 9 for the Pathfinders. They get it to Rachie Scabras. She fumbles it, and Juan HVAC has picked it up. And my, oh my, Lingo Blend have got themselves an awful lot of rookies in the lineup today. I wonder what that could possibly be. Lonesome Coils having a run. Picks up 4 yards. Is Luke Negligence to the end zone, and it's Ook Beltsand with the touchdown. Okay, Hack Murphy makes a tackle because it's Hack Murphy. HVAC gets his first career sack. The way this game is going, I suspect it won't be his last. Beltsand has got the catch and the first down as Lingo Blend take back over again. Milk Flimsy throws. It's caught on the 5-yard line after 17 yards. Coyle is sacked by Pringles. Negligence. And that's a Hack Murphy touchdown. Number 136 for the Hack Murphy's illustrious career. Tiny Frankfurter throws a real short one for just 1 yard. Lingo Blend back in possession again. First down goes nowhere. Second down only gets a yard. Coyle on 3rd and 10. And it's Beltsand again with the catch, 19 yards. Milk Flimsy has a good catch. And then Coyle drops it. Coyle's now running it on 2nd and 10. And they're into the end zone. And it's 3-0 Lingo Blend. We're going to need to see something from the Pathfinders here that could resemble offense. We may not see it, though. Not on that play. No, that's Tiggy Teapot racking up another sack. Milk Flimsy gets a catch from the 0-yard line and carries it 1 whole yard. Then runs for another 2. Coyle on 3rd down. Another nice piece of running, especially breaking tackles there. Negligence throws. It's caught by Beltsand. That's another touchdown. We can't activate sympathy time until halftime. Meanwhile, you never know. The Pathfinders might break into the opposing half. There's Coyle getting their first sack in a career that is incredibly short for now. Pringles waits all day, throws it into the ground. Lingo Blend back in possession. They get it to Beltsand again. Beltsand looking pretty solid. Could be a bit quicker, but who cares? If you're getting 15 plus yards a catch, everybody's happy. Negligence to Beltsand again, and that's only in 10 yards that time around. So nobody's happy, presumably. Coyle, another good run. evades 2 tacklers, and it's another touchdown. 5-0, Lingo Blend. Tiggy Teapot with the tackle for loss, and that one's thrown a million miles out of bounds. Frankfurter on 3rd and 12. Belt Sand with a deflection. Lingo Blend back in possession. I mean, you could understand it if the path... Hold on, Reggie Scabras has just made an interception. Tiggy Teapot comes up with a sack. It's 2nd and 13. Shafter around the outside of the line. Gains 6. 3rd and 6. Frankfurter gets only 2 yards. Lingo Blend recovering from the error. Have the ball back again. Belt Sand with a 7-yard gain is Milk Flimsy. And it's dropped by Hack Murphy. What do you mean it's dropped by Hack Murphy? In what universe does Hack Murphy drop the ball? No, Coyle gets them a first down. They're still rolling, and we will activate sympathy timing. Touchdown, Hack Murphy. Yeah, that's more like it. Frankfurter is getting close. He's on the 30-some-odd yard line. Can they get to the halfway line? 3rd and 10. Pringles, no, they can't. Righto. Yeah. 3rd down, and it's another Murphy catch, and he's broken some tackles and gained 31. Negligence is running on 1st down, gains 4. Milk Flimsy throws to Murphy, touchdown. All right, 7-0. Yeah, we can activate as fast as we ever go. Yeah. Red Star Pathfinders have not found any kind of a path in this game, and that's going to be back to the drawing board to go like, well, I haven't got any other players to shuffle around. Look at this. What have I got nothing to work with. Tiggy Teapot's been injured by Anthony Pringles, bringing Zimski tabulate. And maybe that's the momentum shifter. No, it isn't. It might be. That was a 1st down. Here comes the halfway line. Not quite. Maybe this time. And the Pathfinders have broken into the opposing half for the first time in the game with 25 plays left to go. Shafter down to the 1-yard line. Can they avoid the shutout? Yes, they do. Pringles punches them in. 8-1 is the score as Belt Sand takes it back the other way and then takes it further back the other way. And Coyle, evading tackles, is injured by Anthony Pringles, who's having a respectable game by my estimation. The bright spots on a dull day. Pope Lorenz is in the lineup and he's playing runner. He gained 2 yards on the carry there. So that was something. Per Jackson with a catch has also subbed in. There goes Scabras getting a 19-yard gain. And the Pathfinders seem to have upped their tempo a little bit. Far, far too late for anything to happen as they stall out inside the opposing 10. Murphy gets an 18. 3 plays left. Firewall, not a lot there. Did he get injured? I didn't think he did. I thought he just injured someone else. Firewall 1st down, and that's the end of that one. Lingo Blend 8. Red Star Pathfinders just the 1. Tiggy Teapot, player of the game for the Lingo Blend. 44 pancakes, 3 sacks, a tackle for loss. You could say 11 tackles, but that'll be beaten quite easily. For the Pathfinders, Anthony Pringles with 46 fan points. Barely any offense, 1 touchdown, 1 sack, 2 injuries inflicted. Okay, who's your pancake king or queen? Stephen Truckstop for Lingo Blend, 43. Not a bad showing. Activity Tallahassee with 34. Frog Plots with 39. Joey Fields with 38 for the Pathfinders. There are possibilities. Anyway, that's that one done. Next up, Sportsball Union are taking on the Marsupials. Sportsball are going to the playoffs. The Marsupials are not going to the playoffs. Right you are. Yeah. There you go. That's a warm-up. It's a heat-wavy kind of a game. So everybody's going to get tired quicker. But that just means everybody gets tired at the same speed that they get tired normally. They just do it faster than they would normally, which tends to lead to fewer yards. And Hype Conquest has been injured on the 3rd play of the game by Ingrid Matrix of Sportsball. And that's not ideal. Lexington Smooth throws a pass on 1st down as Sportsball take over. AJ Laserface has thrown a 5-yarder and it's 3rd and 7. Smooth. He tries to run it there. Doesn't get there. 4 yards gained. And the Marsupials are back in. Shamrock Bubblejet has come in off the bench. And a very nice run from him on 2nd and 9. Gains 27. Madame Pompadour with the throw. Gets it to Cooch Badongla, who's down at the opposing 25. Badongla now with the ball gains 3. Here's Bubblejet again. Throws. Caught by Branding for the touchdown. Beautiful. Vlad the Impaler gets the first catch there for Sportsball, going back the other way. Rowboat Pigeon runs it for just 1. AJ Laserface can't get anything at all. 3rd and 8. Lexington throws. Impaler's got the catch and very slowly gains 10 yards, which is enough to keep the drive going. Rowboat throws it for 7. Impaler's got him another first down. Smooth, just 1 yard there. Pigeon, a good run for 4. 3rd and 4. Laserface completes a low-grade Mo, who gains 24 yards and has reached the opposing 15 or so. Pigeon on 2nd and 7 gains just 1. Laserface throws. It's caught by Mo for the touchdown. It's 1-all. Badongla running on first down gains 5. Here's Bubble Jet again. Gains 2. Pompadour has the first down but had to work for it. Badongla, another 2-yard carry. Averaging just over 2 a carry in the game so far. You gotta go, yeah, okay, yeah. It's not really working out, is it? No, and you can't do anything about it, neither. Impaler gains 6 off a short pass. It's now 3rd and 5. Laserface throws. It's Mo with the catch, and he evades 3 or 4 tackles there before getting 27 and running out of steam. Jillian Void Monkey with the deflection. That's Pigeon gaining just 1. 3rd and 9. Laserface again. This time it's deflected by Donk Branding. Badongla looks to throw and threw it straight to Lexington Smooth. First career interception for him. And Pigeon's in the end zone to make it 2-1 Sportsball. A sack from Ingrid Matrix brings a 2nd and 13. Marsupials give it to Shamrock, who gains 8. Pompadour throws. Is caught by Jillian Void Monkey, who's been here all this time, but has only just had a go. And that was a 57-yard catch. Well, that's some yards. Chonk Olympics with a sack on the ball carrier there. Shamrock runs it for 5. 3rd and 7 Marsupials. Pompadour's going to try her luck, and she doesn't have enough of it. So we're back to Sportsball again. The Impaler breaks a tackle, gets 15 yards off the pass from Smooth. Pigeon runs it nowhere. Laserface throws it nowhere. And then Lexington's going to try and... No, he runs it nowhere as well. Marsupials still in the opposing half, getting a run. Badongla goes 6. Shamrock gets the first down. Half-time rolls around, and it's 2-1. Man and Pompadour, the 2-1. Sportsball are winning 2-1. Just in case, you know, you were emotionally invested. Badongla with a throw, and Void Monkey's got a touchdown to make it 2-all. Okay, Smooth throws. Mo's got the catch and gains 9 yards. Pigeon will get them the first down and is still on his feet. And that's a nice 20-yard run. Laserface waits all day in the pocket and then throws it to Void Monkey, who gets an interception. Yeah, because she's on the other team. That's why it was an interception and not a catch, because she's on the other team. Pompadour throws a short one. Badongla's got it. It's 3rd and 2. Badongla throwing to the end zone, and it's Donk Branding with the score. That was a nice pass. We do like it when they hoof it down the field. Hoof traditionally is kicking. Shut up. Smooth with a 14-yard catch. As Sportsball try and pull this one back. Doesn't really matter to them if they do or not, although obviously the bye week would be a pleasing thing that they would like to have. But they have run out of steam on that current drive. Hold on, no, they've got it back again. Interception by low-grade Mo, 4th of the career. And Sportsball will be starting with the ball on the 18, and Mo's into the end zone to make it 3-all. Badongla, big fat throw from Cooch Badongla, and Jillian Void Monkey is going to score. An 80-yard touchdown for the Marsupials. Okay, yeah. Rather leaves coaching staff going, why haven't we just done that on every play all season? Well, you can't. Why not? It works, apparently. 2nd and 10, and it's Marsupials in possession once more. 1 quarter left to play, and the Marsupials have the ball and the lead. And Donk Branding is going to chew up a lot of the yardage towards the end zone. A 51-yard gain there. Badongla looks, throws, passes, deflected by Mo. Shamrock on 2nd and 10, takes it to the house, and it's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5? It's 3-5. 5-3. Marsupials 5. Sports Ball 3. Okay, all right, we there now? Yeah, are we all on the same page? It does look like Sports Ball are playing a youth team in order to shove some experience into them, whether they want it or not. Badongla with a throw gets the first down from Pompadour. Shamrock runs for nothing. Shamrock, of course, did not start the game, came off the bench and has actually given this team some hope and some optimism towards a brighter future that they may or may not be involved in. 2nd and 10, Pompadour throws it away. 3rd and 10, Badongla is sacked by Crystal Lemonade. 12 plays left, and Sports Ball are looking at the clock and going, that's not it. That's not happening. No, Pigeon runs for 10, 3rd and 3, lays a face, overthrows, and that's the ball game. Marsupials are going to win this one, as long as they really don't screw it up. I mean, I can't see how they give up 2 scores. All right, well, there's 6 plays to go, but Lexington's decided to run it. That wouldn't have been the play I'd have called. No. Some kind of hoofed. Are we hoofting it again? Yeah, it's got a T. Hold on, Doc Branding's just made another interception. And that has killed the game for Sports Ball. But again, no, it doesn't matter, does it? It does not matter. Last play of the game, Madame Pompadour, what can she do? She can throw the ball away. Final score, Sweaty Marsupials 5, Sports Ball Union 3. Player of the game is Ruthie Spasms for the Marsupials, who got 69 pancakes with 12 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. Low-grade Mo for the Sports Ball, 113 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 deflections, and an interception. Any advance on 69 on the pancake batter? No. Chonk Olympics did 36 over on Sports Ball. But, I mean, that's not as many, is it? No, that would be fewer. Righto, next up, you've got the Bongolia Sea Raiders taking on the Sunshine Fun Bus. Fun Bus are playing at the whim of their coach in this game. The whim of the coach. Coming off, I don't know how many games back-to-back that they've won, but it's a couple at least. And they decided to just be casual about it and let the coach choose a team. Well, there you go. Yeah. It's going to be Tequila Pamplemousse who gets things started, and it's a throw. You wouldn't expect that from her, but it's Hieronymus Lackluster with the catch. And that's a 35-yard first down. Is Greebly Dog End. That's another throw. Goes no yards at all. Felicia Wintercoat throws it, gets it to Rojas, who stops on the run to go and punch an opposing player in the face before getting the first down. Dog End trying to scramble for yards, gets nothing at all. Wintercoat is going to try the same and will be snuffed out. All right, Sea Raiders, Barty Cone Drop, nothing. Mike Heimlich, no. Sonny Watts, not a lot. Okay, back to the Fun Bus again, and Pamplemousse is running it this time, and she picks up 13. Greebly is on 1st and 10 gains 3. Here's Felicia. Good hole for Felicia to run through, but can only gain 3 yards. Pamplemousse has to do the work. Picks up 10, and the drive still moves. Greebly, good evasion, picks 4 yards out of the air there to take for himself, and Darkness Albright's made an interception inside the opposing 5. Mikey Heimlich runs the ball out of the end zone, and he's carrying it back the other way for the Sea Raiders. Okay. Sonny Watt now breaks for a good run. And it's like the Fun Bus wall of steel has fallen apart, although Dookie Thesis for the Sea Raiders just got himself injured by Bite's strong arm. Okay, Heimlich running again, gains 5 on first down, or gains the first down even. And Tequila Pamplemousse has picked one off and steps out of bounds to avoid being murdered. Pamplemousse now with the throws deflected by Albright. Dog End is stuffed at the line. Wintercoat, flipping good run. 13 yards, having a fight all the way. And the Fun Bus is still on the road. And then Greebly's coughed the ball up, and it's Paul Dagger who's picked it up. Okay, all right, big throw. Queen Babs with the catch. This is a training team. It is a training team. Mike goes for not a lot. Sonny throws it. It's caught by Albright for 5. Cone drop. First down and change, gets 7. Here's Heimlich. He's looking to throw. That's unusual. Wintercoat gets to deflect. Watts to the sideline. Queen Babs touchdown. Her 4th career touchdown makes it 1-0. Really? Yeah. It's been back and forth and exciting. Sea Raiders have got the ball back again. Okay. Heimlich on 2nd and 8. Can't get much headway. Here's Sonny. Throws it. And Pamplemousse has got her 2nd interception of the game. And that puts the Fun Bus back in action. Pamplemousse having a great game so far. Doing some solid running, halfway decent passing, and some good pass defence. But it's 3rd and 10 now, and she's not going to get there. All right, Sea Raiders back on the field. They never left the field, of course, because everyone plays Iron Man at this level. But on 3rd down, there's nothing doing, and Funbus have got it again, still in the Sea Raiders half of the field. Still trailing 1-0 at the moment, but that could be 1-0 with either team leading, and you would go, yeah, that's probably about fair. This is a properly good scrap. Pamplemousse gained 7 off the catch, 2-all as we hit, 2nd and 2. It's 1-0 Sea Raiders as we hit the second half of the game, and Pamplemousse is once again tackled behind the line, and the Raiders take back over again. Cone drop with a gain of 10. Plums makes a nice tackle for a loss as Darkness Albright gets them the first down and moves it back towards halfway. Heimlich, 2nd and 10. Nothing much there for him. He's struggling to make any headway in this game. The Funbus defensive line doing a great job. Pamplemousse with another strong run, gains 20. There goes Dog End. Hopefully he doesn't cough it up this time. He picks up 3. Wintercoat on 2nd and 6. Throws it. And it's Lackluster with the catch. And that's a first down. Tequila, she's going again, but she's wasting a lot of time dithering around instead of just charging upfield at max speed. But it was still good enough. Lackluster with the catch and the touchdown, and it's 1-all. Cone drop is dropped for nothing. Mike is dropped for nothing. Sonny, 1 yard. Well, that was worth it. Pamplemousse to the sideline, and Lackluster drops the ball, and he was wide open. That was a gift from a friend. But it doesn't matter. They got the first down on the next play anyway. Wintercoat throws for 8. Darkness with another deflection. Darkness Albright, pretty dangerous at pass defence. Dog End gets the first down. Wintercoat, no. Deflected by Babs. Pamplemousse to the end zone. Deflected by Babs. Greebley to the end zone. Rojas, touchdown. Antonio Rojas needing only 3 more touchdowns to break the 100, which is something we all want to do if we're in the touchdown getting kind of career path in The Sims. Tequila runs it for 19, taking her to 99 yards in the game. That's good work. Yeah. Wintercoat goes 1. It's 3rd and 8, and Tequila gets only 4 yards. And the Sea Raiders are back on it, trailing by 1 with 16 plays to go. And this drive is not it. No. Pamplemousse goes 1 yard. Greebley on 2nd and 8. Throws deflected by Albright. 3rd and 8. Wintercoat stuffed at the line. Sea Raiders, is this their last chance? Mike, he's going to try a run again. And he still can't get anywhere. Sonny throws. Albright's got the catch, and that's a first down. They're on the opposing 40. There are 8 plays left. And it's not looking good. Nope, that's the end of that then. 6 plays to go. Funbus with the ball back. And all they need is a first down or 2. And they can go back and put another one in the W column, which they surely will do in just a moment. 3rd and 7. Greebley Dog End, not a lot there. 9 carries this season for Greebley Dog End. 7 yards in total. What a shambles. That is a low yardage game. Both defences on point in that one as the Sunshine Funbus win it 2-1. With no weather. None. No. Just regular old no weather. Player of the game, Darkness Albright for the Bongo Sea Raiders, 50 receiving yards. 4 deflections, 1 interception. For the Funbus, Dwayne Plums, 47 fan points. 13 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. Got 12 pancakes in there, which is a contributory. Yes. Pancakeist is... Oh, it's got to be more than 12. Yeah, no, Paul Dagger. Paul Dagger's a really good player. Yeah. He didn't win the game, though, did he? No. 33 for Paul Dagger in this one. Okie doke. All right. Yeah. Next up, this is a banger of a game. It's a potential preview of the playoffs. A potential preview of the playoffs. Say that without plosives. Yeah. Failure Hills versus the Colonel Space Agency, the defending champs, taking on Julio Alicante and his buddies. They're both in the same division, so this one's actually kind of important because the winner of this game has a fair chance of getting the bye week. The loser has to be a wild card, even though that doesn't mathematically go, oh, come on. Yeah. Anyway, it is Failure first with the ball. A deflection from Saturno there. Vanken throws. Julio's got it. Breaking a couple of tackles. Picks up 26 yards. Vicky throws. Downtown is Fry, who gets another 29. Taking Exorcism Fry over 4,000 career yards. And there's another touchdown to add to that tally as well. Failure up by 1. Shade Darkcave is playing what? Receiver? That's weird. Yeah, it might be. Rock Hands makes a catch off the pass from Raz McClintock for a 29-yard gain, and KSA are getting established. Scorpion Ring with a nice 21-yard run. There goes Ring with the catch. Team captain, you know. Down at the 1-yard line. McClintock to the end zone. Touchdown. Hands. 1-1. Okay. Fromage has it deflected by Saturno. It's 3rd and 9. Vanken. Terrible throw from Tim Vanken. And they've gifted an open door to KSA, who've given it to Bill Saturno, because who else would you give it to? And that's a 26-yard gain. McClintock not messing around trying to throw it this time. He runs it for 10. Scorpion up the middle, touchdown. 2-1 KSA following a disastrous drive for Failure, but they're not doing that again. That's a 36-yard pass. And that one is a 17-yard pass. Vanken. That one is a touchdown pass to Julio a la carte. That's his name. That's what he does. Saturno runs on 1st down. Oh, he looks good, doesn't he? Doesn't he look good? Flipping heck. Yeah, a 64-yard run there for Bill Saturno. And you kind of go, but Bill Saturno's not all that great. And you go, look at the numbers. Yes, he is. Ring gets him a 1st down at about the 1.5-yard line, and Saturno punches it in for a touchdown. Okay. On a 2nd and 8, Fry gets a catch for 1, and a bad throw on 3rd down gives KSA the ball back again, and it's Saturno again. He's going to score again. 42-yard touchdown for Bill Saturno, who is going, I quite fancy rushing yards of the week. Santino Bernard's just made his first deflection of the season. Weird. Yeah. McClintock throws it. Hands has got the catch this time. Touchdown, KSA. It's 5-2, and it's coming from the Failure Hills, unable to connect with either of their superstar receivers on a regular basis. Although Julio's got that one and gains 23. And when he does catch it, he's being brought down, which is highly unusual. Fromage, deflected by Hands, is Vanken, gets it to Fry, who picks up 28. Vicky to Julio for the touchdown, making it 5-3. It's not over. Oh, no. No, but KSA are looking far more capable. Flipping Bill Saturno. Another 38 yards gone there. And he's chasing his 1,000-yard season on the ground. And he'll get it in this game unless someone kills him. Well, there he goes again, look. Flipping Nora. 35-yard touchdown for Bill Saturno, running it. That's just wrong. Yeah. He's not a superstar. He's not Flapjack Nope. No, he's just muscling through. Julio gets a 40-yard gain. Space Agency currently leading this one 6-3 as Julio scores his third touchdown of the game. All right, there goes Shade Darkcave, who I really don't understand at receiver, but this is a good reception nonetheless. A 31-yard reception there. Saturno having thrown for 60 yards, as well as run for God knows how many. It'll tell us at some point, and then we'll know. Half-time rolls around. It's 6-4, KSA on top at the moment, but Failure would have started to click a little better in the last couple of plays. There goes Julio again. McClintock won't bring him down. No, Hands might. Yeah. 38 yards gain for Julio. Vanken throws. That one's deflected by Hands. That one's deflected by Darkcave. And then Julio's going to get him a first down. 27 yards, in fact. Julio's got 237 yards in this game. First down on the no-yard line. Vicky Flamboyant makes it 6-5. Darkcave, another good catch. Obviously, Fry won't be able to tackle him because Fry's tiny. And Darkcave is a troll. Scorpion, good mileage from him. That's a 31-yarder. Neither team really shutting the other down defensively, apart from bad Dark Cave blocks at receiver. I've thought about that as a strategy. I thought I was going to be the first person to come up with that as a strategy, but I should have known that you'd get there first, Enrico. Yeah, you are the innovator. Vicky makes an 8-yard catch, keeping the Failurewood drive going. Fromage now on 1st and 10 as it deflected by Dark Cave. Is Vanken. Not a bad throw from Tim Vanken. Why? What's going wrong with Tim Vanken? He's playing like Ross Puke. Yeah. It's anybody's guess. Anyway, KSA back with the ball again, and Scorpion's got him a first down. Saturno. Touchdown. 37 yards for Bill Saturno. 5th touchdown of the game. I want to know his yard count because it's going to be obscene. Fromage throws it. Julio's got a catch. Vanken. That one's gone to Julio, who will get a solid number of yards. 33 off that one. And just over the head of Fry. Oh, well, I mean, that was a long one. Fry was never going to catch that. Vanken has it deflected by Hans. KSA with the ball back again, and we can up the tempo. We won't up it by too much, but this game is done. KSA are gonna get the bye week with near certainty as Saturno runs another 16, which is a lot. Dark Cave with the catch has a first down for 12. Scorpion. Another good run from Scorpion Ring, who's putting up some solid numbers on the ground. And it's a touchdown for Bill Saturno. That's 6 on the day. Oh, Saturno's got an interception. Player of the week. Player of the week alarm. I was going to put him on my fantasy team, but I didn't quite have enough money for him. Don't I feel like the silly goose? Vanken to Julio, but it's way too... I've got Julio on my team. Oh, sure. Yeah, but he hasn't tackled anybody all day. He's been a tackle-free zone. Bill's got 11 carries for 274 yards. Well, that's a good average. Yep. Okay, Scorpion, good running from him as well. And that's down at the 3. Yeah, we're going to Dark Cave's pancakes when we roll around. Touchdown Rock Hands. 11-6 is the score. And the Colonel Space Agency, who over the course of the season have not looked like they were going to repeat, now look like they just might. Brother Kane has chucked $100 into the Colonel Relocation Fund. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Thanks for the John Baritone Star card. It's fantastic and he deserves one. He does. And that's the thing about Star cards is they're either players who stand out because they're exceptional, or they have a career where week in, week out, they turn up and they play the game and they get it done and they hold their position and they're not challenged for that position, but they're never that flashy. But if you were a fan of that team, you would say, he's the heart and soul of this team. That guy, yeah. He won't be starting today, okay? But we'll probably be subbed in after an injury. Stardozer are going to the bowl. Lovely. Thanks for that, Brother Kane. Colonel Space Agency 11, Failurewood 6. Bill Saturno is player of the game, unsurprisingly. 108 passing, 274 rushing, 7 touchdowns, 2 deflections, 1 interception. For Failurewood, Julio a la carte, unsurprisingly, 68 fan points, 335 receiving, 4 touchdowns, 1 deflection. Not a lot of defense going on there. Pancakes, Santino, Ruddy, BDP, Bananas. I know, I lost him in the end of the first season. And yet, 74 pancakes for him. Phoebe Brat Salad did 68, and then Bug Eye Seizure did 24, and then Shade Dark Cave, who was playing receiver, 25. I said 44 about Bug Eye. You probably did. Over on Failurewood's side of the fence, 13 for Not Blabber and 13 for Emmanuel Weathercombe. Emmanuel Weathercombe's good. Not in this game. Well, there you go. That's why this game was one-sided. That there, right there, is why this game was one-sided. Okay, right. Who's next? The Fire Chefs are taking on the Shady Palms. A win here for the Palms, and the Chefs are one step closer to pick number 1. And it looks like the kids' table are up again. Lovely. You love to see it. So let's have a look. And it's snowing. Well, that puts a complexion on things, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm going to feed the cat while this one gets underway, and hopefully nobody dies while I do so. Come on, Jeffy. Is that still going? No, that was a run from Opie Pickhandle. But that was an interception that happened there. Okay. 3rd and 6. Pickhandle throws, and it's picked off by Pedro Ubiquitous. Reset. Hold on, and he's fumbled it as well. Strong bad. Picking up the fumble after the interception. Typewriter catches a 2-yard pass. Ubiquitous with a deflection. 3rd and 7. Fire Chefs. And Grimwhite makes the catch, but it can't do enough. Jovial Impairment with a lovely bit of running, and he's fumbled it. And Olivetti's been injured by Asterisk Funk, bringing in Jackie Mercury for the Chefs, who is sacked immediately by Xenia, the joke convincer. Jovial runs for 7 is Tower de Burbs. With a chancy throw that was deflected, Fangs complete to Ubiquitous, and the Palms have got a first down. Here goes Jovial. Big hopes for Jovial Impairments. Burbs goes 3, and then Ubiquitous drops the ball. Well, it's a cold dying on. Jovial's just made another interception and got a touchdown. 52nd touchdown of Jovial Impairment's career as Lars Inkface fumbles it on the next play. Well, that's nice. Jovial with the ball again, gets just 1. Burbs running to the outside, has enough for the first down. And that one's thrown away. 2nd and 10. Jovial again. He's got lead blockers, but they're not doing a great job, but he gained 14 yards regardless. Burbs throws deflected by Grimwhite. Fangs on 2nd and 10. And that's caught for 6. Jovial on 3rd and 4, and it's a touchdown. Clarence Budgie has been injured by Observation Rodriguez. Jarvis Judd has subbed in for Shady Palms, but that's the number 1 pick from last season, who's going to have a bit of a sit down. Yeah. Okay, 2nd and 10. Pick handle for the Chefs. Gains just 2. Mercury throws is deflected by Ubiquitous, and the Palms have got it back so far. And right now, it's all Palms all the time. But the weather is making that a complicated statement because both teams are doing their fair share of coughing the ball up. Jovial's got another first down. He's evading Jack Mercury, gains 24. Burbs throws, caught, Pedro, touchdown. 3-0 Shady Palms. Noah Grimwipe with the catch for the Chefs, takes it back 15. Pick handle sacked by Judd. Here comes Mercury, and that one's deflected by Dupe. Georgie Wheelchair chucking it out of bounds, and we're back to the Palms again, and Jovial's got another first down. And he gained even more, 35 yards. He's up to 150 yards carrying in this game as we approach half-time. Fangs throws one away. Jovial is going to be next with the ball on 3rd and 5. Jovial. He's got a first down and a touchdown. I'm in the Jovial Impairment fan club these days. Yeah. I mean, I think I made that clear for the last few weeks. I'm all about a Jovial Impairment. He's taken over from Sonny Watt. I was in the Sonny Watt fan club, but Sonny's starting to play rubbish. So it's all about Jovial now. Grimwipe gains 16 off the pass. There goes Lars Inkface. He's got he's got 6. Okay. Mercury has it deflected by Ubiquitous, who's having a solid game. Pick handle drops the ball in the snow. And Jovial's going again. And it's a 15-yarder. 15-yarder. Okay, 2nd and 10. Fangs bounces back from the line, manages to advance for 4. Jovial now on 3rd and 5 has the first down and a lot more. 30 yards there. He's over 200 yards in the game. What's the target? 260 odd? Okay. Burbs gets a 12-yard catch. That one's deflected by OP Pick Handle. Means that Jovial gets to run it again, which is the result we all want. Another 12 yards going on there. 1st and 10 from the 7. And Burbs has punched it in for a touchdown. And we are going to advance the speed of sympathy. It is not the Fire Chef's day so far. Turnovers have not been their buddy. And neither has offensive performance. I mean, to be fair, turnovers haven't been anybody's buddy particularly, but that's hardly the point. Jovial's just fumbled it, but Fangs picked it up and managed to advance it 21 yards. Burbs gets 2. His Fangs on himself does nothing. Chad with a tackle for loss. We like Chad as well. I mean, he hasn't really done much to earn it so far, but Chad is a fluky one-namer who somehow made it through the renaming process, as I believe that was Miguel Jupe there, just fumbled the ball. Hold on, Pedro's just intercepted it. Okay, it's coming back again. Another one of those back-to-back turnover fests that we are so familiar with. Was that 262 already? Hold on, there's another injury. Trevor Fangs has been injured by Observation Rodriguez, bringing in Ferdy Equatorial Mount. And there goes Ferdy now, and he's got good pace, and he's got himself a touchdown. Okay. Pick Handle throws it away. It's 3rd and 10 Chefs. Inkface has got him a first down. 23 yards for him there. Wheelchair gains 3. Pick Handle throws to Inkface again. Inkface may be the one player on the Chefs who's having a good time on offense, as he gains a touchdown, and the Chefs avoid the shutout. As Jovial starts to ratchet up his yardage count, gains 40. Burbs a 6 there. Last play of the game, Ferdy with the ball. He's tackled for a loss. Final score, Shady Palms 7, Fire Chefs 1. Jovial Impairment is player of the game with 82 fan points, 309 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 deflection, 1 interception. Lars Inkface for the Fire Chefs, 171 receiving yards, 1 touchdown and an interception as well. Jackie Mercury did 112 passing. Came off the bench and did a little bit. In the pancakes, Chad, 27. Rodriguez, 22. Malcontent, 22 on the Fire Chef side. Then Xenia Convincer, 38. Howe. Fonk, 61. And Jarvis Judd, 48. Along with Clarence Budgie, who did 28-7 pancakes before getting injured. Okay, right, good. Next game is Grunt Auto Group up against BDP. We've got a bit of a different lineup going on. Bit of a different lineup because there's not much we could do, and it's Grunt. I always lose against Grunt, and it's not going to affect what happens. I'm going to go through at rank 6 as a wild card, so I'm fine with that. Let's go. And it's a blessed game. We could get lit up here like it's Christmas. Oh, I don't know. I've got faith in Sheriff Rotten. Come on, Sheriff. Let's go. First play of the game. Throw it to Sharpo. Sharpo's got proper potential. No, he's thrown it to Horatio Candid. And that's a 29-yard first down. Fanny Glowstick now. Deflected by Flash. Bitsy. She was terrible last week, and she ran there. No, don't run the ball ever. I have a coach who prefers passing. All of you people prefer passing. So pass it. Yeah, first down, Larissa Tornado. Here's the Frenchman. Nice run by the Frenchman. Have we got anyone who can tackle? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we totally have. But he gained 22 yards on the game. On the ground. We haven't got our usual line in. Not even slightly. Frenchman's running it again, and he's got another first down. Oh, that's making me uncomfortable. I'm not used to having a porous flipping run defence. Alundra Blood with the first touchdown of the game. The Sheriff throws a 2-yarder. Fanny. It's intercepted by Flash. Oh, no. Your career records. There goes the Frenchman again. He's got a catch on that one, gain 16. Blood to the end zone. Flash. Okay. Yeah, deflected by Flash. Don't throw it anywhere. Wait, see where Flash is? Throw it the other way. Bitsy, throw the ball. Or don't. Flash has been injured by Hurry Up Sharpo. Yes. But Gendrich Grippy's coming on and he's proper good. Okay, yeah, Larissa gets a 27-yard catch. Touchdown, Larissa Tornado. Okay, the Sheriff. First down, Horatio. All right, Fanny throws badly. Bitsy, don't run it. Good throw. Sheriff Rotten with the catch. Well, that's unconventional. We'll take it, though. A 35-yard catch for him. Sheriff throws. Fanny glow stick gains 5. Then throws it, and it's deflected by Larissa. Bitsy. Intercepted by Larissa Chuffing Tornado. Oh, flaming Nora. Grippy's got a catch. And it's a first down, 34 yards. Blood gets it out to Larissa. 18-yard gain there. Frenchman to the end zone. Touchdown, Grippy. And that makes it 4-0 Grunt Auto Group. Bitsy hijinks catches a first down. Fanny throws Tornado with the deflection. Bitsy throws out of bounds. Third down, the Sheriff. Well, it's complete, and that counts for something, but it was not a first down as Grippy heads back the other way, breaks a tackle. Can Candid do anything? Yes, but it took 44 yards for anything to have occurred there. Blood, Tornado, touchdown. Right you are. Sheriff, no, deflected. Fanny gets it to high. Don't throw the hijinks. I've got 2 margin. Oh, Larissa's picked it off again. Oh, okay. All right, touchdown. Yeah. Sheriff gets it to Horatio. Throw it to Sharpo. Sharpo's really good. Honest. That's why they're a potential receiver of the future. Don't try and scramble, son. You're not fast enough. I mean, he gained 6 yards, but it was no. There goes Larissa again. Yeah. Rip her legs off. Well, no. All right. Blood with a pass on first down gets it to Grippy, who does enough to get another first. Okay. Simple Symbol is sacked by Hank. Donk. The donk. Hey, we stopped him. Woohoo! Yeah, Sheriff runs it for 1. Glow stick. Come on. Deflected by Grippy. Okay. 3rd and 8. And at half time it is 6-0. Bitsy gets nowhere at all because she tried to run it. Stop trying to run it. No. There goes Grippy. That's another touchdown. All right. Yeah. I killed a lunge of blood. Yes. Come on. Get killed. Yes. Absolutely. Beat those people up. I'm so sorry because Grunt Auto Group have had a rotten season with regards to losing players forever. But as my #1 rival in the entire league, I'm claiming that one anyway. Oh, worth it. Another flaming interception. Do you think maybe that Bitsy Hijinks is not a quarterback? Look, the numbers say she is, all right? Yeah, that's as maybe. Well, we got a good kill there, and that counts for a lot in my book. Candid looks all right. He does look all right, yeah. Why are we not throwing it to Sharpo, though? I don't understand. Unless Sharpo's being taken out on every single... Oh, there you go. Got a catch there for 8 whole yards and a touchdown. Hurry up, Sharpo. Good. Right. Good. Yes. What's happening? Oh, there's a quarter left to go. Grunter leading this 9-1. We're still going to the playoffs. Grunter still going to the playoffs. It changes nothing. And we probably would have lost regardless of me playing my first team. So I'm playing my kids lineup to get them all some cheap experience. Pity we haven't killed Larissa Tornado. I hate Larissa Tornado like there's no tomorrow. But Alundra Blood was a very young, very talented player. Yeah, look at all these deflections. Well, that's why we're... Nice one, Sharpo. Another 38 yards. Good times. I will scrutinise our passing numbers in this and see what's what. Flipping Daisy Mango. Look at the speed on that one. 43 yards. Mango with the throw deflected by the Sheriff. Okay. Larissa, obviously, at this point, is also juiced up. That's her 4th touchdown of the game. But mind you, just about everybody on Grunt has got 4 touchdowns at this point. Bitsy actually makes a good throw. Woohoo! And Sharpo gains 60. And that's your final score. Grunt Auto Group 12, BDP 1. Yeah, boy. Player of the game, Larissa Tornado. Player of the week. 198 receiving, 4 touchdowns, 6 deflections, and 2 interceptions. Really? That doesn't feel like a 93-point defensive performance. Did she get a pick 6 or something? Don't know. Anyway, Bitsy Hijinks is player of the game for us because of a defensive performance. Yeah. 27 fan points. That's not many. 13 tackles, 2 deflections, and 131 passing yards, which isn't awful. It's just stop doing the running the ball. It doesn't work. Right, to the pancake department. 73 pancakes for Tiffany Hooverbag, 48 for Anna Linguistic, 59 Veronica Hammock. On our side of things, 11 for Bubba Big Rig. He's warming up. And 25 for Hank Donk, who is a regular starter, and that's about a standard sort of number. Yeah. You're still behind, but your fantasy week has been destroyed in 2 games. Flash and Budgie getting injured early on, and no Steve. Does it feel a bit like insider trading that managers know if their own players are selected? Yes. It's the only advantage you have when picking a fantasy lineup is in going like, I've got the most popular player in the league and he's very expensive. I'm not playing him this week. Now, you see, if I was still chasing results this season, that would have been a completely stupid... Floody was suggesting earlier on that Charles Monkey Cage wouldn't be playing, and that's total nonsense because Urrgmelonflex need 2 wins. Speaking of which, we're now into the bad company side of things. Let's have a look at the poll results. And you've voted big name deaths. Righto, yeah. But the second place says they do beat Cheerio. That is our last game of today. We will start with the Stegonauts versus Blood Pit. And let's hope the Stegonauts manage to rip some Blood Pit up, although I'm seeing a few rookies getting a start for the Bouncers. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Yeah. Elijah Blood died. Facts. True. Yeah. All right, it's her Party Boy who throws to Glenda Bastard on the first play of the game, Blood Pit. Starting with a big play. 40 yards gained there. Butte Yakko. Debut play, tackled for a loss. Deep Monkfish throws for 3, and it's Party Boy who has to pull him out for a third. No, he can't do it. Okie dokie. Here go the Stegonauts. Flounce Frenzy throws a 3-yarder. Tolocram runs for nothing, and failure on 3rd and 7 is sacked by Peter Brickwall. Party Boy is blocked. Yakko is blocked, and then Monkfish gains 3 yards. Both teams so far just kind of trying a few things out and noticing just how little of it works. Back to Blood Pit again. No. All right, Yakko. No, he missed. Okay, and then Monkfish. No. All right, back to the Stegonauts. Flounce Frenzy sacked. Tolocram. Oh, actual first down. There's a first down happened. Tolocram runs it for 19 yards. Failure doesn't, and then Flounce Frenzy is sacked. So it's Tolocram again, and this time he only goes nothing. Okay, back to the Bouncers. That's a 1-yard gain. Yakko, that's no yards. And Monkfish, that's also no yards. Okay, look, one of you have got to have brought some players to the game. Right? You can't both be playing, a bunch of children, because you end up with a game that looks like this. A bunch of children apart from your lines. You put your lines in, and then a bunch of... Hold on. Helmet Cenobite is breaking away from Party Boy. And Ulon Spectre has been injured by Ben Radical, bringing in painful grinding for the Stegonauts. Failure goes nowhere on 2nd down. And Flounce Frenzy stops short, leading to the Bouncers having to start in their own end zone, but they get the ball away, and it's Frank Foley with a catch. Yakko runs it for 2. It's 2nd and 7, and they've lost those 2 again. Party Boy throws. Foley with another catch, gets 14 yards. Bouncers recovering. Mitro Glue gets the sack. Yakko catches for 6, 3rd and 7. And Flounce Frenzy with a deflection means that the Stegonauts have got it back again. And it's intercepted by Party Boy. Because of course it is. First interception of the season for Party Boy. Folly gets another catch. And at the moment, he's the only one who's playing. Nobody else is bothering. Monkfish, 4 carries for -2 yards in the game so far. Big numbers, big performance, big time. Flounce Frenzy, a good run, gains 11 yards. Tolacram fumbles it, and it's been picked up by Monkfish. Folly goes 11 yards. Yakko on 1st and 10. There's another injury down there. It's Failure. Failure has been taken down by Peter Brickwall, bringing in Nobby Harefoot. To be honest, Ulysses Failure hadn't been doing anything for the Stegonauts so far. Harefoot is a different style of runner, so maybe he'll be able to do something. It's 3rd and goal. Monkfish is sacked by Grinding. Flounce Frenzy on 1st down for the Stegonauts. We're past half-time, incidentally, and it's still 0-0. Cram. Another good run, 17 yards gain there. Harefoot decides to pass. Flounce Frenzy, the receiver, gets the 1st down. All right, Frenzy. Over the head of Cenobite, but only just. That was a good throw, almost. But eventually, not a good throw. Cram goes 7. It's 3rd and 2. Harefoot. 1st down, evading danger. Gains 11 yards. Flounce Frenzy tries exactly the same run and gains 6. Cram tries exactly the same run. Well, he's got a 1st down, and that's 8 yards. Harefoot is going to lead the way going the other way this time. Gets 4. Flounce Frenzy throws a short one. Nobby Harefoot, touchdown. Stegonauts take the lead with just under 60 yards. 60 plays, just over 60 plays gone. We want a 0-0 for Scorigami purposes. We certainly do. Yeah. If you're not familiar with Scorigami, it is fundamentally the art of score lines you've never seen before. We've never had a 0-0 in the history of the league. Glenda Bastard got awfully close there, but Yakko has managed to get his 1st career touchdown. Not that he deserved it, even remotely. Cram with a run gain 7. It's Harefoot again. Not a lot doing for him there. Party Boy for the bouncers. Throws. Yakko's got a catch and a 1st down. Yakko now with possession. Throws. And Hakan Mitroglou has been injured by Peter Brickwall, bringing in Saul Mastiff for the Stegonauts. Frank Foley's running, well, sort of running, into the end zone to make it 2-1 bouncers. Okay, Tola is running it again, and it's still going. Despite having blockers galore, those blockers were just being shoved around, because that could have gone a heck of a lot further. Flounce Frenzy throws a 4-yarder. Cram on 2nd and 5, not this time. Harefoot gets them the 1st down. Stegonauts keep moving. Flounce Frenzy throws flat. Tola Cram's got a catch. And that's a 14-yard 1st down. And then a tackle for loss. Harefoot on 2nd and 11 is deflected. Well, he threw it directly into the chest of Peter Brickwall. And that's the end of the drive. Okay, Cenobite with the deflection. Yakko throws. Monkfish with the catch. Monkfish now with the ball on 3rd and 5. Gets nowhere at all. Flounce Frenzy throws. Tola Cram with the catch. There are only 7 plays left in the game, incidentally. This what the clock's been running down this entire time. 6 to go. Stegonauts need to convert on this play. And they don't. Well, a quick turnover. 2nd and 7. 3 plays left. Yeah. 3rd and 7. All right, last play of the game. Hero mode. No, never mind. Sacked. Final score, Blood Pit 2. Stegonauts 1. Player of the game, Peter Brickwall for the Blood Pit Bouncers with 58 pancakes, 2 injuries and a sack and a deflection. For the Stegonauts, Helmet Cenobite with 5 pass deflections. Righto. In the Pancake House, it's literally Peter Brickwall with 58. Okay, that wasn't much. No, it wasn't much. But I mean, that wasn't much of a game. It really was. Okie dokie, who's next? Not the Miners. No, that's one of our feature games. All right. Toy Masters up against Peninsula Transport, who are playing at the whim of their coach. Toy Masters already going to the playoffs, so this is a meaningless game. Enjoy. There are a few rookies in that, or a few young players, let's say, in the Toy Masters lineup, and as such, they gave up 34 yards to Gabe Transistor there. Hank Fungible in the fog, Has it deflected by Judy Conspiracy. Janet Mission running on 2nd and 10. First down. Still going. Still going. Brought down after 42 yards. Gabe. Touchdown, Gabe Transistor. 1-0 Peninsula. Scrag runs for 3. Is Evelyn, whatever her surname is. Don't know. First time I've seen her. Prop Shaft. Evelyn Prop Shaft. Yeah. Okie dokie. Yeah. Drum that one in. It'll take a while. Right. Johanna U-turn makes the catch for the Toy Masters. And that's a 27-yard catch. Terrapin Gonzo. Not a lot happening there. Scrag on 2nd and 12. Picks up just 4. Prop Shaft is intercepted by Randall Maroon. Peninsula take back over. Gabe gets nowhere. Fungible throws. Deflected by Prop Shaft. Janet on 3rd and 10. Just short of the first down. Toy Masters back in possession. Scrag is stuffed at the line. Here's Prop Shaft again. Big throw. Deflected by Cordelia Benzedrine. Gonzo. Not a lot happening. Back to Peninsula. Gabe. 5. Okay. Hank. First down for Hank. Fungible, and he's still going. Gets for 20 yards. Janet on 1st and 10. Easily gets through the line. It looks like line dominance is being had right now by Peninsula Transport. A strong 3 versus a not quite as strong 3. Janet Mission should have run, but it's okay. She threw it to Millstone Misfit, who got 9 yards. 2nd and short. Gabe's got the first down, and he's got a line, and he's got a touchdown. 2-0 Peninsula. Scrag runs for nothing. Prop Shafts intercepted by Benzedrine. Okay. Gabe's going again. 14 yards gain there for Gabe Transistor. Hank goes to 3 yards. Here comes Janet. Has to rethink her line, but gets the touchdown. And that's 3-0. Scrag's best run of the game so far. Gained 16. Is Evelyn. No. Okay. Gonzo gets just 3 on that one. Vitamins is stuffed. And Peninsula have got it again. There goes Gabe. Yeah. Johanna U-turn's got to come in and make the tackle, but that's still 27 yards. Gabe up to 99 in this game. Janet Mission on 2nd and 10. Another good run, picks up 7. Is Gabe got his hundreds, and he's still on his feet. Little feet they may be, and covered in hair. But it worked nonetheless, and that's another touchdown. 4-0 Peninsula Transport. Hatchet Malibu with a deflection. Gonzo tackled viciously. And Peninsula have got it back again. We're still on this side of the half-time. But after that, we might be going to the sympathy speed. Okay. Gabe. Touchdown. 5-0 Peninsula Transport. And Scrag Vitamins has got himself injured by Hatchet Malibu, bringing in Turk Ramjets. Okay. Prop Shaft runs for 12. Here goes Gonzo. That's a 6-yard gain. Not sure what that pass was, but it wasn't effective. So let's just get past it. Prop Shaft is stuffed, and Peninsula got the ball back again. Okay. Yeah. No, Millstone gets a good catch, gains 15 yards. Janet is sacked by Ramjet. Transistor. Another nice run, 18 yards there. Hank has got plenty of space and picks up 21. Janet picks up another 3. And that's another Benzedrine touchdown. 6-0 now. It's an interesting game plan being played by Peninsula, who are keeping it on the ground, but every time they throw, it seems to be a good throw. Yeah, and they're not throwing very often, but when they do, it sort of works. Gonzo gains 11. This is the most effective drive that we've seen from the Toy Masters so far, as Gonzo gets them a touchdown to make it 6-1. 33 plays left in the game, and right now I don't see Peninsula Transport losing this one. They are very effective offensively as Fungible gets in for a touchdown. The Toy Masters defense just really not turning up. Well, they've got one of their regular starting linemen. I mean, it is Claw Scratchboard, who is amazing. But one lineman alone is not enough. Not quite. No. It's a good start, but it's not enough. Turk Ramjet on 3rd and 3 will pick up a first down, and the Toymasters score again. 19 plays remain, and Peninsula have a 5-point lead. Fungible throws a short one. Mission gets them the first down. Here's Gabe, and he's stuffed behind the line. 3rd and 11. Janet is stopped behind the line. Ramjet, another run, gains 3. Propshaft throws to Johanna. U-turn. The fog, not making a big difference. Well, no, is making a big difference to any aerial game. And it looks like Propshaft particularly can't see who she's throwing at. 2nd and 10. That's Misfit again, 3rd and 3. And that goes nowhere. Back to the Toymasters. Ramjet scrambles, gets 3 yards. Propshaft actually completes a pass there. 2 plays remain. Ramjet, can he get in? No, he can get himself injured by Janet Mission. Bringing in Dave Caustic just for one play at the end there. Just, you know, just to say hi to the fans. Player of the game, final score, Peninsula Transport 7, Toymasters 3. Cordelia Benzedrine with 61 fan points is number 1. Only 90 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns, and then a deflection and an interception. Klaus Scratchboard for the Toymasters, 37 fan points, nothing on defence, but 64 pancakes and a tackle for loss. That'll make him lineman of the day. Only just Randall Maroon managed to rack up 62 pancakes for Peninsula Transport. Cordelia Benzedrine managed to rack up 29. How? She's a flipping bastard. Oh, she'd have been marking either conspiracy or U-turn and would have just been smacking them around. Yeah. Okay, right. Who's next? It's not the Beekeepers Medics. No. It's not Volcamoose versus Off City. No. It's going to be the Voodoo Boys up against the Wizards. Both teams anxiously looking forward to a future that is better than the present. It's a blessed game. This one might be good. Might be. Okay, Lenny Luxury for the Wizards will get us underway. And that was spectacular. All right. Energy Hussein. No, nothing there either. Maggie Hipster completes a pass to Eddie Pogribniak. And that's a 13-yarder. We haven't seen much of Eddie Pogribniak in the last few weeks, so this is a welcome return. Hussein throws it away. Here's Hipster. No. Here's Lenny. Not really. Okay, Voodoo Boys first possession, and it's Thaddeus Madcat who runs for nothing. F-stop Ray, though, managing to find a lane, gets 11 yards. Jonesy Whispermill throws out to Karen Hare, and that's a comfortable 29-yard first down. Here's Madcat again. No, not really. Ray, not a lot there either. Whispermill gets it to Hare again. Well, that's the way to go. Yeah, that's the way to go. 21 yards. Hussein with the deflection. Ray stuffed at the line. Whispermill tried to run it, and that's not going to work. No. The Wizards' anti-rush defence appears to be here. Anyway, Maggie Hipster on 3rd and 8 for the Wizards can only get 4 yards. Madcat throws a short one. Ray gets nothing at all. Whispermill. And that's deflected by Pogribniak, who I'm pretty sure is in my fantasy team. Hussein gets it out to Celia Emphysema, and that's a 17-yard catch and go. Hipster runs for nothing. Wizards currently in possession. And it's intercepted by Madcat, who was... Oh, no, it's not intercepted. It was a fumble recovery by Thaddeus Madcat, who now proves his value to the team somewhat. Whispermill with the throw. Bertha Raccoon, touchdown. Finally, yeah. All right, 1-0 Voodoo Boys. Luxury throws an 18-yard first down. Pogribniak with another 7-yard gain on the catch there. Raccoon with the deflection. Luxury throws a short one, but it's Pogribniak, the team captain, with the catch for 12. Hussein throws, Madcat deflecting. Hipster gets nowhere on the ground, 3rd and 10 Luxury. Sacked by Sir Andermadam. Okay, Anger Panda with a tackle for loss. Karen Hare with the first down. Voodoo Boys still in their own half at the moment, but moving the ball slightly better. I'm not going to say it's any more than that. Slightly better at the moment. They've gone 3 and out. Okay. Back to the Wizards again. Hussein throws, deflected by Raccoon. Hipster on 3rd down goes nowhere. Madcat gets sacked on 1st down. Yeah. Ray Optimistic throw completes to Raccoon. Good move, 16 yards. Whispermill sacked by the Panda. Mad Cats making positive yards there, gains 6 yards. Ray doesn't gain any yards, and we're back to the Wizards. They're sacked on first down by Paddy Finucane. It's 2nd and 13. Hussein throws, deflected by Hare. Hipster throws, deflected by Raccoon. And back to the Voodoo Boys. Mad Cat doesn't go anywhere. Here's Ray. Doesn't get sacked by Trip Hogwash. Whispermill throws it really short, and then it doesn't go anywhere. Do something. Come on. Amuse me. This tedious defensive back and forth is tedious. I need to see big flashy plays. I need to see excitement and turnovers, fumbles and heroes. You're on a blessed field, for crying out loud. We should be at like 8-7 in the scoreboard so far, but it's 1-0 with 36 plays left to go. Both of these teams are a disappointment to me. I don't care if you are working out new players. You should have put on new players who at least have some hope of actually playing at some point. We managed to stick up 350 yards against Grunt, and I played nothing but kids. 8 players, all of them 2 years or younger, and I haven't had a pick earlier than number 28 in the last 6 seasons. Oh, that's 1-1. Woo! Karen Hare, 28 yards off a pass from F-Stop Ray. Hang on, we're taking off now. Raccoon gains an 11-yarder. Mad Cat, 5 yards. Ray. There goes Raccoon again. Score. 2-1. That's the one. That's the stuff. Finucane comes up with a sack. Hussein throws it away. 3rd and 12. Hipster? No. All right. Well, look, I'll take a one-sided game any day of the week. Ray? No. Whispermill, 3rd and 9? It's gone to Karen. Right, there go, Karen. Okay. Yeah. You know, if you actually include some starters on the team, bizarrely, they play all right. Whispermill. Touchdown, Bertha Raccoon. It's 3-1 to the Boo Boo Boys, who look like they've got the measure of this one almost. 15 plays remaining in the game. Wizards have the ball. Lenny Luxury doing something. Gains 23 yards. Hipster throws. And it's Progribniak with a catch. He's got 8 catches in the game, but has only managed 97 yards. Short passing game, man. I don't know. Sealer Emphysema scores. Oh, hold on. The edge of your seat is all you'll need. There are 10 plays left to go. Voo Voo Boys lead it by 1 on a blessed field. And on 3rd and 8, they are stopped. The Wizards could tie it up, much as it was throughout the whole of the first half. Progribniak with a 10-yard catch, 6 plays left, 3rd and 2. Progribniak with the catch and go, and he gets 24. Luxury throws it away. 2nd down. Hussein sacked by Finucane. Last chance. Touchdown, it's 3-3. In a game that neither team deserved to win, neither team won. Final score, Wizards 3, Voo Voo Boys 3. All right, yeah, Lenny Luxury is player. No, he's not. In fact, Paddy Finucane is player of the game with nothing on offense, 12 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 5 sacks, and a pass deflection. Lenny Luxury for the Wizards, 64 fan points, almost broke the 100-yard mark with 91 passing and a touchdown. Then did 16 tackles, which might be the high score this week so far. 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack. Pancakes? Doubtful, actually. Because if there are pancakes, it usually means one team has actually managed to get some offense going. Yeah, 19 for the Anger Panda. And the only player in the game who managed double-digit pancakes. Yeah. Be better. Grazer Ridge are taking on Stardozer Human Resources. Stardozer are very much the team in form right now. The Grazer Ridge aren't. That was my intro. That was it. That's all you're getting. Okay, it's going to be Stardozer who start out, and Club Bollinger is going to show us some things. Swanman Flutie is in the line. Is in the game, but here comes David Onions, who's throwing it, which is not really his move. Flutie on 3rd and 8 is brought down after just 1 yard. Okay, Grazer Ridge. Ethan Hogwash, first play of the game, gets 10 yards. Dick Minor doesn't. Paper Trail on 2nd and 11, throws it away. 3rd and 11, Hogwash. He's trying it. He's got it. First down for Ethan Hogwash. And Swanman Flutie has been injured by Suit Dextrix. Dextrick, even. Ostentatious Smack has subbed in as the Grazer Ridge goes up 1-0. Smack runs it for 1. Hogwash runs it for 2. Minor runs it for 2. Oh, no, have they still got the ball? Don't really worry about it. Okay. Hogwash goes a 6-yard pass. David Onions, nothing doing. No, David Onions was getting a sack. All right. Just wrap your head around the game and get back into it. Club Bollinger for Stardozer throws. Nigel has got the deflection. Onions goes nowhere at all. Smack throws. Caught by Engelbert Loudmouth. Locker room poison. Engelbert Loudmouth, who gains 40 yards. Bollinger's sacked by Hogwash. Onions on 2nd and 12. Gets the protection he needs to get past the initial blocks and then fumbles the ball. And it's Nigel who's recovered it. They just need to throw it to Nigel. A bit. Yeah. Anyway, a 15-yard run from Ethan Hogwash. Dick Minor goes nowhere. Tackle for a loss by Yaya Lemongrass. 3rd and 13. Hogsy? No Hogsy. Okay. Bollinger throws, deflected by Hogwash. Onions gains 7. 3rd and 2. Smack. Good throw. Completes to Lloyd Gadzooks for 15. Bollinger gets a 2-yard gain. Onions again. Not so many tackles to break for him for this time around, and he gains 16. Smack on 1st down. Deflected by Dick Minor. Bollinger completes to Gadzooks, who is down at the 1-yard line. David Onions fumbled it. And Dick Minor has not only recovered the fumble, but he's leaving town. That was a 48-yard fumble recovery by Dick Minor for Grazer Ridge. Josh Rubinio getting a catch. Is Rufus Paper Trail with the throw. He's thrown it to Nige, who can only get 12 before being tackled. He's got the next catch as well, and that's worth 13. Minor throws over the head of people in the end zone. Paper Trail getting good blocks ahead of him. Hogwash, touchdown, Grazer Ridge, it's 2-0. Bollinger, a massive throw from Club Bollinger there, caught by Engelbert Loudmouth. Okay, Onions with a bit of a run, gains 4. Smack. And that one's caught, and it's a 1st down. Stardozer moving again, but they've got to actually complete. They can't take it the length of the field and then not punch it in. Onions gains them 16. Here we are again. Smack. Intercepted in the end zone by Nigel Prison. And you have to ask, how cursed are you? Nigel's carried it back 50 yards on the interception return. That's twice now. In the end zone, with the recovery going back half the length of the field. Paper Trail, a lovely bit of running. Still on his feet. 29 yards gained by Rufus Paper Trail. As halftime rolls around, Grazer Ridge are up 2-0. Minor throws. It's short of the 1st down. 3rd and 1. Paper Trail, bad throw. Stardozer are going to march their way upfield again. Loudmouth gets the first catch. Gets to the 50 and beyond. Onions, not a lot happening for him on that one. Smack gains 2. Is Bollinger? Nothing. Grazer Ridge back in possession again. 2-0 lead they have at the moment. Can they turn that into money? No, because that's not how the exchange rate works. Okay. 3rd and 12. Dick Minor. And it's dropped by Ethan Hogwash. Stardozer starting from their own 45. Onions, good run. 1st down. Smack completes to Loudmouth for another 1st. Is Bollinger. He's not got anything on the ground at all and should stop doing it immediately. Onions, can he hold on to it? 3rd and very short. Smack will get the 1st down. Stays on his feet. Punches through tackles. Gains 9 yards. Bollinger gets 3. Onions 2nd and 6. It's a 1st down on the 3-yard line. This is where they're at their least dangerous. Club Bollinger stopped short. 3rd and goal. David Onions, he's trying to throw. And he's out the back of the end zone. And that's their last 3 yards. They've marched all the way up the field and then choked on the 3-yard line or less. In this case, it was because David Onions decided to throw it. I mean, there are some games where you go like, I feel very hard done by in the loss. And there are some games where you just kind of go like, no, this is the universe hating me. That's why I lost that game. Grays Ridge, meanwhile, are inside the opposing 5. They've got a second and goal. Minor to the end zone, touchdown. Nigel, 3-0, 19 plays to go. The coach is drunk. I don't think the coach is here. I think the coach is just picking the next play out of a hat. Because none of these plays are good. And the players, all of them have got butterfingers. And you're at home. Where's the home field advantage? 13 plays to go. Grazer Ridge with the ball. Dick Minor getting injured by Yaya Lemongrass. Bringing in Pat Duplicitus. There's a fumble. David Onions has been injured. I didn't see by whom. It was written down there. And obviously that can be followed up on later. So with 9 plays left to go, Grazer Ridge are going to win this one. As they score once more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right, fine. That's how you want to do it. There's Manso Kettlechip. Look, he's on the field now. He just ran it for 25 yards. What a ledge. Yeah. 5 plays to go. 4-0 is the score. And will Stardozer avoid humiliation and actually get into the actual end zone? No. Right then. 4-0, your final score as Ethan Hogwash takes off for another impressive run. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Nigel Prison, player of the game with 77 fan points. Grazer Ridge winning this one 4-0. 90 receiving yards for Nigel. Quiet day. 3 touchdowns, 3 deflections, 1 interception. Lemongrass for Stardo's Human Resources. 39 fan points, 26 pancakes. An injury inflicted, a sack, and a tackle for loss. Pancake Artiste, Ominous Bob, no. Soup Dextric with 44 for Grazer Ridge. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of teams playing kids this week because young players getting a little bit of match experience will actually improve their stats ever so slightly. And therefore, when there is nothing to play for, you start to think, all right, what benefits me more next season? And that's training up the players. Okay, we're into the final 4 games, and these are the games that matter. Now, I did have an order here. Yeah, we're going to start Beekeepers Medics. If the Beekeepers can get a tie in this game, they're into the playoffs. Guaranteed. Okay, all right. Yeah, they need a tie. Okay, to guarantee a tie. Guarantee. Okay, yeah. All right. Here comes Hank Massive. It is a blessed field. The Medics, sorry, I didn't mention the Medics. They've got nothing to play for. Rolf Henchucker gets them a first down. Here's Mank Chestbladder with a throw. It's intercepted by Sabutio Bongos. Okay. Hazmat throws to Egon Sanction. Touchdown Medics. Right then. All right. Hank on first down throws it. Well, that's not his move. Freemason throws. Henchucker's got a catch for 6. Chestbladder throws it. No idea where that one was going. Okay. Chestbladder with the deflection is Smiters. That was deflected by Ezra Custard. Scooter on 3rd and 10, and lovely run gets the first down. Hazmat throws. Is caught by Bongos. Is anyone going to get there? Nope. 36 yards and a touchdown for the Medics. Hank runs it for 2. All right. I'm sure Hank will turn up at some point. Then Oti throws it. Custard with the catch for 17. Chestbladder completes a pass. There it is. Hank runs it for 2. Freemason throws. Custard's 14-yard gain. No, nothing happening there. Hank on 2nd and 10. This time he's going to run, and this time he's going to go some places. And the places he's going to go to are the 9-yard line, a 28-yard gain. Freemason, Custard, touchdown. Hazmat runs on first, gets 6. Smiters throws it. Sanction's got it. That's a big gain, and although he's still going, and that's 56 yards gained there by Egon Sanction. There's an injury on the field. And Manfred Textures has been injured by Georgie Cones, bringing in Karina Very for the Beekeepers as Hank runs it for 16 after the Beekeepers score, making it 3-1. Rolf's got another catch, and that's a 12-yard gain. Hank running, gets nothing. 2nd and 9. Freemason throws. Custard gets a first down with 17 yards. Henchucker gets the first down with another 12. Hank keeping it low, gets only 1. Freemason throws. Henchucker touchdown. 3-2. All right, Hazmat throws a short one. It's Scooter with the catch. This is what you want to see from a blessed game. Hippie Impact coming up with a sack. It's 3rd and 5. Scooter's going to get the first down, though. 9-yard gain there. Hazmat. That's 3 yards gained on the pass. Hazmat now with the catch, and he's picked up 23 yards. Scooter looking to throw. Completes the Sabutio Bongos. Henchucker allowing that catch to get past. Don't even know what's happening. 2nd and 10. Smiters. Bongos. Touchdown. 4-2 Medics. Hank on first. Can only get 3 yards. Here's Freemason. Completes it. It's Rolf with the catch, and that's a first down. Chest bladder. Ethel Tread Banjo has been injured by Kathy Glowpad. Tone Penter has subbed in for the Medics. As Ezra Custard makes another good catch and gains 34. Chest bladder throws Custard touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the game on a blessed field. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, this goes both ways. Yeah. Okay. Smiters on first down. Gets it to Sanction, who is outpacing most of the Beekeepers, but not all of them. However, Scooter throws to Sanction again. Touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the game on a blessed field. Hank goes 8. Is Freemason throws. Hank with the catch, evading traffic, gets 13. Sanction with the deflection as halftime rolls around, and right now Medics 5, Beekeepers 3, but they have the ball. Hank with another good run, fumbles it, but Karina Very picks it up. Here's Freemason. That one's caught by Rolf, who has the first down. Mank. That one goes to Rolf, who has a first down. Hank fighting through traffic. Touchdown, Hank Massive. 95th career touchdown for Hank Massive. Not yet in the 100 touchdown club, but another 5. There you go, I can maths. Bongos is breaking every tackle thrown at her. Georgie Cones has been injured by Kathy Glowpad. Kathy Glowpad is on the cusp of breaking the single season injuries inflicted record. Yeah, I think she needs one more. I think she's just tied it. It's 6-4 Medics. Hank runs for 13. Then Rolf gets a catch and gains 30 on that one. Chest bladder throws. It's caught by Rolf again, who smacks Bingo Hazmat in the head, then fumbles the ball, and it's Bingo Hazmat who recovers it. And this could be enough. No, hold on. Henchucker's just intercepted it. Never mind, though. Yeah. Vengeance. Custard, first down. Here's Chest bladder. Throws. It's deflected by Scooter. Hank. There's an injury on the field. Steve Satan's just been injured by Kathy Glowpad, who either just tied or just got the single season injuries record. There was a fumble there as well. Oh, another fumble. Flipping, everything's happening. This is a game. Hazmat throws. Bongos drops the flaming ball at 2nd and 10 Medics. Whew. Okay, Smiters runs for 14. Blom throws. It's deflected by Ezra Custard. Is Hazmat with the throw. Sanction's got it and is going to get deep into Beekeeper territory with 34 yards. Smiters throws. Caught by Sanction for a touchdown. 7-4. 1 quarter to play. Hank throws the ball. Here's Freemason. Throws the ball away. Chest bladder on 3rd and 10, and it's short and it's rubbish. Hazmat. Good run from Bingo Hazmat. Gains 11 yards. 7-4 is the score. And another touchdown here from the Medics, and they can probably put this one in the W column. Hank gains 7. He's up to 140 yards rushing in this game. Big throw. Custard makes a catch for 37 off a lob from Freemason. Custard gains another 11 there. Hank is breaking tackles but not getting yards. Oti throws it away. Here's Chest bladder, who throws it away, and the Beekeepers drive fallen apart, and that's the ball game. 15 plays to go. Medics in possession with a 4-score lead. They're going to win this one and win it nicely. But it's had a bit of everything going on, including a potential record. Sanction gets his 5th touchdown of the game. Hanklin Massive runs it for 7. Custard. This is a good game for Ezra Custard, who's got to be over 200 yards. That certainly did it. Certainly put her over 200 yards. Hank, touchdown, but it's too late. 9-5, 7 plays remaining. Bumson in possession. Bongos getting another first down. Okay. Yeah. Hazmat. No. Deflected by Henchucker. Boam gets him the first down. 3 plays left. There goes Bongos again. Could be double digits for Bumson. A 39-yard catch for Bongos. Deflected by Rolf. 1 play to go. Smiters. Throws it inside. Final score, Bumson 9, Beekeepers 5. Player of the game, Egon Sanction for the Bumson Medics. 279 receiving. 5 touchdowns, 2 deflections on defense. Kathy Glowpad for the Beekeepers. 57 pancakes and 3 injuries inflicted. 3 of them. Pancake Artiste, if it's not Kathy. Chas Contraband did 53. Nope, Kathy Glowpad is your pancaker. And Kathy Glowpad has just gained the record for most injuries inflicted in a season. Well, I mean, you do 3 in a game. You don't need to do that very often. And she's only a flaming rookie. That's a rookie getting an all-time record. Impressive. Okay, so that's why this game? Because Urrgmelonflex need to win 2 games, this week and next week. They play the Beekeepers next week. Crunch match. A tie and the Beekeepers go to the playoffs for the first time since season 1. Volcamoose, meanwhile, they've got to win 1 game if Urrgmelonflex win 2. And the same story is true for the Miners. There you go. Who are next on my list? Miners taken on Budget and should walk this because Budget are currently ownerless. It is a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Budget are being driven by the AI. The Miners are being driven by Fury and the promise of a playoff berth. It's 3rd and 11. Travis Doomgiver for Budget can only get 1 yard. Teddy Splitcapper, the rookie with motor, gets 3 yards for the Miners. But Hump Bogus is the one who takes them there for the first down with an 11-yard run. Splitcapper on first down has 9 yards. Lawnmower on 2nd and 1 completes to Argyle Stampede, who is down at about the 6. Bogus is intercepted by Beam and Hurricane. And the Budget defense has come up with some defense. Snowman throws it away. Hurricane throws it short, 3 yards catch. And Doomgiver can't get it anywhere. Okay, Grim Pricks comes up with a sack as the Miners take back over, but they gain 11 on the following play, and Bogus gets them another first down. Splitcapper on 1st and 10, bad throw. Lawnmower 2nd and 10. Completes, but it's short. Bogus is stuffed behind the line by Capsicum Disco. Okay, Snowman gains 6. This one's another defensive scrap at the moment. Or offensive scrappiness, perhaps. Doomgiver runs for 12. Snowman throws. It's Capsicum Disco with a catch. Capsicum back where she belongs. Is down to the 5 and to the 1 yard line. Beam and Hurricane is deflected by Lawnmower. Travis Doomgiver is sacked by Justine Vanderpoel. Harry Snowman is intercepted by Argyle Stampede in the end zone. And the Miners hold strong. Whew. Yeah. Okay. Lawnmower throws. That's caught by Vanderpoel for 3. Doomgiver does the tackle for loss. Splitcapper goes nowhere. Budget have the ball back again. Hurricane on 2nd and 10. Dropped by Capsicum. 3rd and 10. No. Back to the minors again. Lawnmower throws. It's Vanderpool. And that's an 18-yard gain. Humpy Bogus has them another first down. 11 yards there. Split Kappa gets them 9 yards. And this is the minors moving. These minors are going. Bogus throws. Vanderpool down to the 4-yard line. Split Kappa on first down is deflected by Stochastic. Lawnmower has nowhere to go. 3rd and goal. Bogus? No. Good defence from Budget when they needed it the most, but that's still 0-0. Yeah, 3rd and goal. No. Okay, this is a touchdown. No, it's not. Split Kappa throws for 14. And the Miners break the deadlock with 46 plays gone to make it 1-0. Okay, Budget in possession now. Doomgiver deflected by Lawnmower. Snowman. And that one's intercepted by Argyle Stampede, who has his second of the game. And at half-time, it is 1-0 Miners. Split Kappa, breaking through the line, gets 7. Here's Lawnmower. And that one's caught by Vanderpool, who is down to the 2-yard line. And Bogus makes it 2-0. Snowman throws Stochastic for a first down. No, only 9 yards. 3rd and short. Doomgiver, first down. Right. Snowman intercepted. Tristram Lawnmower's picked it off. The Miners' defense coming away with turnovers just as the Budget offense starts to get moving. Vanderpool now with a catch gets 16. Hold on, they've thrown it away as well. All right, okay. Budget back in possession. Sacked by Pamela Mustard. It's 3rd and 12. Pam comes up with her 3rd of the game. And the Miners are back in possession. Stampede gets 1 yard. Vanderpool gets 7. 3rd and 1. Bogus. Nope. All right. Roadies throw it away on first down. Second down. Deflected. 3rd down. 2 yards. Oh, okay. Back to the Miners. Split Kappa throws it away. Okay. Second down. Lawnmower. 3 yards. And then 3rd down. 1 yard. Okay. Back to Budget again. Hey, they've thrown it to Beeman Hurricane, who was actually open. 25 yards gained, and we're getting close to the halfway line. Doomgiver's sacked by Pam Mustard. Okay, yeah. Split Capo gains 7. Miners in possession again. There's just over 20 plays remaining in this one. And right now, the Miners have ridden their luck to be able to hang on to a good lead. An adequate lead. An almost convincing lead, but ultimately not convincing. We've seen a 3-score turnaround in the last 6-7 plays of a game, so, you know, could happen. But, I mean, that's rare, and I get very excited and start yelling. Facts. Yeah. 3rd and 8. Miners with the ball again. No, they didn't convert. Budget. No. Dropped by Capsicum. And then Beeman. 3 yards. And then Travis. Deflected by Stampede. Okay. Vanderpool. 9 yards for the Miners. 8 plays left in this game. Vanderpool gets first down. Bogus. That's a 4-yard gain. And then Split Capo. There's the first down. And with 5 plays left to go, the Miners are going to the playoffs. Okay. Yeah. Last 2 plays. Lawnmower throws. Vanderpool makes it official. The Miners are heading to the playoffs. Budget aren't. Final score 3-0 to the Miners. Tristram Lawnmower, your player of the game, with 138 passing yards, a tackle for loss, 4 deflections, and an interception. Capsicum Disco player of the game for the Roadies, 1 tackle for loss and 14 tackles. Okay. Pancake Maestro is pitiful. A tie between Roy Talley and Pamela Mustard, both of whom are on the Miners, both of whom got 21 pancakes. Okay, right. This means Urrgmelonflex have only 2 targets remaining, one of which is the Beekeepers, who they see next week. But they have to win against the Beekeepers because the Beekeepers have a far superior scoring record. That leaves us with Volcamoose versus the Axemen. Volcamoose, again, a win here, and they are in the playoffs, guaranteed. A loss, and they could be taken by Urrgmelonflex next week. Yeah, for the Axemen, well, the Axemen are at a point in the season where they didn't bother putting in a game plan. So, you know, consider that. Righto. Yeah. Yep. They've gone like, just chuck it. Yeah, just chuck it. Shandy Worthless for the Axemen, a first down off a pass from Serenity. Chopstick, another first down, 14 yards gained. Lowbrow Charlotte gains 5. Then Serenity goes for 3. 3rd and 2, Chopstick, first down. All right, Charlotte on 1st and 10, nothing happening. Serenity is shoved back, had some forward momentum, and then went backwards. But Worthless on 3rd and 10 gets the first down for the Axemen, who are now looking to go ahead. But Charlotte's been taken out by Erlen Dickberg. Chunk Flunkerson has subbed in, but the Axemen go up 1-0. Viking gets nowhere. Hunkerdome, not a lot there either. Inquisitor on 3rd and 5 completes to Dickberg, who breaks some tackle action and gets 26. Okay, Viking on first down, no. Hunkerdome on 2nd down, also no. Inquisitor on 3rd down, sacked by Shandy Worthless. Erlen Dickberg has been injured by Shandy Worthless, bringing Sad Lurch into the Saints lineup. Saints are playing their starters here by the looks of it. Oh no, not quite. We've seen Demetrius Gafford before. We have. Okay, no, it is. They're playing their starters. Slop Ridges gets a first down for the Saints. Hunkerdome is tackled for a loss by Chopstick. Inquisitor throws it away. 3rd and 13, Viking. Waits, throws, caught. Lurch makes the catch. And it's good enough to keep the drive going. Inquisitor throws. It's Lurch again who breaks a tackle and gains 18. Viking has the pass deflected by Algor Sentinel. Worthless comes up with a tackle for loss, and Trellis Cosmic has made an interception. I mean, I know I'm outraged every time a tree man makes an interception, but here I am outraged that a tree man has made an interception. Anyway, the Axemen can't capitalise on that, and the ball is back in the possession of Volcamoose again. Lurch making another short catch. You ain't going to win the game with short catches, son. But Ridges gains them 38. That's how you're going to win the game. And then they throw one away. Hunkerdome is stuffed at the line. 3rd and goal, Inquisitor. To the end zone, and Lurch gets their 9th career touchdown to make it 1-1. Sentinel running on first down for Ov City gains about 8. But they can't convert. And the Saints are back in possession, and Lurch is at it again. Another 34 yards gained. Hunkerdome with nothing doing. Inquisitor is sacked by Chopstick. 3rd and 14, Viking. Deflected by Flunkerson. And we're back to Ov City. And it's intercepted by Viking. All right. Viking wants another swing at it. Runs it for 4 yards. There goes Hunkerdome. First down. 14 gained. Inquisitor on 1st and 10. Sacked by Chopstick. Half-time rolls around and it's 1-1. Viking throws. Lurch almost got there, but it's 3rd and goal. And that one's out the back of the end zone. Starting from the end zone, Ov City managed to clear 9 yards. Then Sentinel gets them a first. Flunkerson on 1st and 10 gets it. Still going. And that's a 21-yard catch. Serenity scrambles for 2. It's 2nd and 8. Sentinel with the ball. Can't get anywhere. Flunkerson on 3rd and 8. Throws it to Worthless, who breaks free. And picks up 30. Okay, Serenity not a lot. Sentinel, a good chunk. Not quite a first down. Putting his head forward there would have been a first down, but they get it to Flunkerson gets it away on the next play, and they're still rolling. 3rd and 9, Chunky. And that's a Shandy Worthless touchdown. 2-1 Ov City. Lurch with the catch for the Saints gets 23. Hunkerdome is sacked by Trellis Cosmic. That was deflected, and that's a 3rd and 12. Viking throws it out of bounds, and Ov City have a chance to build on their lead. Sentinel gets only a 3-yard completion, and then they fail to convert on 3rd down. Flunkerson with the deflection of the pass. Here is Spangles. gets a little bit. And then Hunkerdome gets the first down on the next play. 26 plays left to play. Out of bounds. Viking throwing for 9. First down, though, from Spangles. Slop Ridges is going to break away to make it 2-all. As a reminder, Volcamoose need a win to guarantee playoffs, but a tie is a pretty good place to be. And Algor Sentinel has been injured by Chris Biscuit. Hilda Showbiz has subbed in for the Axemen, and who have just fumbled the ball. Hunkerdome has picked it up and he's taken it all the way back to the opposing 12. Viking throws. It is intercepted by Gibby Love Handles, who's apparently been in the game all along and done nothing. That's the captain. The being in the game is playing in the line. You've got a Dark Elf playing in your line. Oh, dear, mate. Stop letting your coach pick the team. Oh, come on, Joe. Stop letting a coach pick the team, Joe. Pick the team. Joe, pick the team. For crying out loud. Anyway, there goes Worthless. And Of City have taken the lead again with just 10 plays to go. Hunkerdome has that one deflected. Inquisitor gets it to Lurch, who gains 12. Viking on third. No, it's a first down. All right, never mind them. They've got another first here. Hunkerdome runs around the outside of the line and gets another first. Inquisitor throws. Viking with the catch for 9. Viking now runs it, gets the first down. The Saints have 3 plays left. And it's picked off by Chunky Flunkerson. And all they have to do is fall over. Of City fall over twice and win the game. That'll do. Yeah, throw the ball away. Final score, Of City 3, Volcamoose 2. That's an unexpected result. Player of the game is Chris Biscuit, though, for Volcamoose, with 47 pancakes, 25 tackles. Your tackler of the week. 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 1 injury. Chunk Flunkerson for the Of City Axemen, 66 fan points. Gained 94 passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, while 4 passes deflected. Anyone going to beat Biscuit's 47 pancakes? There are some good pancake performances in there, but no, Chris Biscuit is good. This is true. Yeah. Last game of the week. Okay, so to recap, the door has been left open for Urrgmelonflex to qualify by both the Beekeepers and the Saints. But Urrgmelonflex have to win. If they do not win, their season is done. Yeah. Okay, and they're playing Cheerio Incorporated, who have the ability to surprise people. But I think Urrgmelonflex should do this. Who have they got in their line? Oktoberfest, Trinity, and Vandalism. Oktoberfest is okay. Trinity's solid. Vandalism, not so much. Okay, well, it's Cheerio first with the ball, and Alan Twerp has a beautiful hole opened for him by his lineman. That's Lyndon Gasoline, who throws it out to Hoagie Factions, and Cheerio are training the kids. Luther Pendragon runs it for 2. Alan Twerp with the pass gets a 10-yard gain. Gasoline throws a short one that goes nowhere. Pendragon running the ball, gains 3. It's 3rd and 6. Twerp. First down to Hoagie Fractions. Gasoline now on 1st and 10. That was a promising throw. Gary was wide open, but it was off target. Twerp can't get him a first down, and here comes Flapjack. And there goes Flapjack. But it is a heat-wavy kind of day, and Flapjack's one problem is he hasn't got any stamina. And therefore, his superpower is not going to be able to manifest as well as you might like. I mean, he's still going to carve you up for 15 yards every time he gets the ball, and that one was 28. Here comes Georgina Karate in the 2 of the 1-2 punch, and that's a touchdown. Urrgmelonflex going ahead, 1-0. Indecent Gary with the catch for Cheerio picks up 30. Number 2 pick in the draft last season, and has lived up to the hype somewhat. Pendragon throws. Gary with the catch again, and that's a 31-yard gain. Here comes Twerp. Good throw. Fractions with the catch this time. Gain 7. Gasoline. Twerp. Touchdown. 1-all. Flapjack runs on 1st down. Gains only 2. Karate throws. It's Nope with the catch. and he gains 18. Flo Uzi through the middle of the line. Good running there. Still good running. Miraculous run from Flo Uzi, gains 27 yards, and Flapjack's going again. Okay, 17 yards. Georgina gets a first down for the Chroniclers at the 3. And it's intercepted in the end zone by Indecent Gary. This is a week for turnovers in the end zone at critical moments in league history, potentially. Alan Twerp is sacked on second down. It's the 3rd and 14. Gary's got the catch, though, and the first down. Cheerio remaining in possession. Luther Pendragon with the run gain 6. Here's Twerp on 2nd and 3. Is caught by Fractions, who gets 2 of them. Gasoline on 3rd and 1 and gets the first down. Pendragon, another 3-yard gain. Twerp picks up not a lot. Gasoline has a massive area of the field to run into. Evades a lackluster tackle from Nope and gains 25 yards. Pendragon up the middle makes it 2-1 Cheerio. Flapjack, there he goes. Yep. 24 yards gained for Flapjack Nope. Trevor Snowboard drops a pass. 2nd and 10 makes the 3rd and 10. Flapjack throws. It's caught by Snowboard. Is Monkey Cage having a weirdly quiet one? No, I don't think so at all. He's got 1 sack so far, but what you're not seeing is whether he's pancaking much or not. Now, he is matching up against a reasonably decent line, so it's hard to say for sure. Either way, the Chroniclers are moving the ball pretty well, and it's all on the ground. So line play is everything, but they've stalled out there on the opposing 10. Stu on the Wold making a deflection as Cheerio take back over, but Gary's got it again, and he picks up 31 yards. They're flipping around. Yeah, Monkey versus Oktoberfest. That's a good fight. I mean, obviously, Monkey Cage has the advantage, being the best lineman in the league, but it's not as overpowering as it might be in other weeks. Anyway, second half of the game has started. Flapjack's currently running the ball up the field. And that's a 58-yard gain. He's on 166 yards in this one. And Georgina Karate ties it up. Remember, if Urrgmelonflex fail to win this game, their season is over. But they've made an important stop there and take possession back again. Flapjack gets the first down. I mean, odds makers are all saying that this should be a comfortable win for the Chroniclers, but it is weather that doesn't favour them particularly. Yeah, Joe slung a 20 in the bucket. Apologies for missing the lineup. Yeah. You're huddled up in the cold. In that case, I'll allow it. I'll allow it anyway. Flapjack scores and takes the lead. Thank you, Joe. If you haven't seen it, rewind and watch a game. It's a good one. Gasoline can't get anywhere. 2nd and 13. Pendragon tries to run, can't get anywhere. 3rd and 13. Alan Twerp completes the Fractions, but it's only for 6 yards. And now Urrgmelonflex can extend and possibly nail in win 1 of 2. Uzi throws. It's a 13-yard gain. Flapjack gets another 14. He's up to 219 yards rushing in this one. Flo. Nothing doing there. It's 3rd and 7. Flapjack has the first down, has the touchdown. It's 4-2 Chroniclers. Well, that's exciting. Yes. Pendragon goes 13 yards. And then only goes 1. It's 2nd and 9. Twerp throws. Gary's got the catch. The team captain, still a rookie, gets 33 yards. Pendragon catches that one. I like the look of Cheerio Incorporated. They need like 1, maybe 2 high quality players, and they've got a really interesting team. Yeah. Fractions gets them down to the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, and Twerp's got the ball, and there's a touchdown. 4-3 is the score. And in the second half of the game, Cheerio have not really managed to slow down Urrgmelonflex's offense. Now, their offense is not the quickest. It will take them somewhere between 6 and 8 plays to go end to end. That's good, but it's not the quickest offense you're going to see. Not this time, though. No, they're going to do it in 4. Karate, touchdown, and that's the ball game. 5-3 is the score. Urrgmelonflex have got their first win of the 2 required. Because Cheerio's offense is not as reliable or as fast. Yeah, and the Chroniclers have got the ball back again. Yeah. Okay. Flo Uzi on second down, can't get anywhere. Flapjack, another good run from him. And he's brought down at the 11 after 24 yards. Flapjack Nope is pushing 3,000 yards this season. That's impressive. Really? On the ground? Are you sure? I'll have to look that up later. Final score, Urrgmelonflex 5, Cheerio 3. Jalaffa slung a 5er in the bucket. Tim cheered for the medics to win. Well, there you go. Super. Yeah. You haven't seen this morning's Satisfactory vid, is it any good? Yeah. It's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of Satisfactory. Took me absolutely ages to record that. Right. Charles Monkey Cage is player of the game with 65 pancakes, 17 tackles and a sack. Indecent Gary for Cheerio Incorporated, 42 fan points, 144 receiving and an interception. Pancake Artist, anyone beat Charles? No. Okay. Yeah. All right. There you are. Here we go, it's bounty time. Sportsball Union have got a bounty against the Sweaty Marsupials. And the players in question are Ruthie Spasms, who's only year 3. Oh, Madame Pompadour, who's a not every week kind of player in year 9. Or Gillian Void Monkey, who is also year 3. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Do we have the sports ball in the house? Don't be petty. It's the game. It's the game. A game is pettiness. Josie, are you here? I haven't seen you. Don't make me go to the manager moments thread. It takes so long to find anything, and I'm not convinced you've actually done it because it's kind of one of those hidden threads. Yeah. All right, I'm going looking. All right, fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I pinged it for myself. It still disappeared. I have to turn it into a whole forum instead of just a thread. Right. Yeah, here we go. Right. A bumpety bump there. No, it didn't work. See, threads don't bump for everybody. They only bump for the person involved. Have we got a Josie in the thread? Doesn't look like it, in which case it's an AI decision. Yeah. Please hold. I apologise for this lack of riveting entertainment at this time. Self-bump. Right. Okay, good. Right, so what? AI choice. Okay. Cut budget. Red Star Pathfinder's Keith Flapp would like to implement cuts in budgets to save $809 in this year's budget spend. So you can knock 800 off your spend this season in exchange for a loss of 1 appeal. Egad. Yeah. What's it gonna be? Royston, are you here? I don't think Royston's here. Oh, no, Royston is here. Royston is here. What's it gonna be? Reduce. Save some money. Could help at free agency. There is locker room friction at the Marsupials. Madame Pompadour thinks Shamrock Bubblejet is a scrub and should be released for poor play. Do you want to throw Shamrock Bubblejet, who is a player, off the team, or do you want to lose to appeal? And Madame Pompadour will lose some morale. That is far harsher than the bounty placed upon you. Bubblejet is year 9. He's not that expensive, but he is a utility player who can do a job when the needs requires it. Keep the player, burn some appeal, or drop him. Yeah. So I see you, Wolf. No problem. Take your time. It's not an easy decision. Yeah. The guy who came in and played so well, drop him. He's not urgent. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. I almost pushed the wrong button. Drop him. Okay. The sweaty marsupials. Shamrock Bubblejet is asking to join the team. Oh, is Sunshine Fun Bus. You have the opportunity to sign Shamrock Bubblejet. That's not a bad signing. On minimum wage. Whew. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah. What? Yeah, no, this has gotten confused. Yeah. Because yeah. No, this is not the right way around. It should say the team who is currently on deck. But here it's showing that it's the Fun Bus who have the opportunity to sign him. He's lying around. Yeah. This is odd. This is odd. Well, he's not locker room poison. He's got nothing special about him. If I don't hear from Lion, this is going to be a signing because he's got a starter rating of 70. And with Lion's predilection for signing unusual players, doesn't it show the first team when dropped? Well, that's what I thought. It should show the team to sign, but he was just cut from the Marsupials, so he shouldn't be asking the Marsupials to re-sign on a Lion. You've got a choice to make. Do you want to sign Shamrock Bubblejet for minimum wage? Yeah. Thank you, Mad Cat. He's having a look. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. I could click view roster just to be on the safe side and see what happens, but everything might break. You mean the first team they played for? So maybe it is the Marsupials with the option to sign him again. All right. In which case, Wolf. In which case, it's still a bug. Yeah, I know. It's either. Let's show the player card. What? But he plays for the Marsupials. He doesn't play for the Fun Bus. Look, it's a marsupial. Yeah, because that's current season. Right, current season, of course. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, all right. Well, look, I'm going to press the sign button because, Wolf, I assume you'd sign him straight back again anyway. I don't know what's going on. Let's sign him. Who the hell knows? No, it is. The Marsupials have just signed him. So when the Marsupials cut him, it defaulted back to the previous team that he played for, which is odd. And then the Marsupials could just sign him again, presumably without any penalty to appeal. That's just peculiar. Let's look at the other things. Demetrius Gafford has improved at the Saints. All right. Georgina Karate has improved at Urrgmelonflex because obviously they need it. Ford Sporks at the Grunt Auto Group has had a training session. Grazer Ridge, Zenith Dark has had a training session. And Eddie Progribniak, good, reliable, fantasy favourite. Eddie Progribniak has trained at the Wizards. At the Stegonauts, Rudy Arm's Length has had a boost, as has Ilma Shelf Space at the Nomads. That's quite big. At Edgeslum, Lucy Legbiter has made everybody happier. If you want to send him to Funbus, you can have him. Okay, Wolf, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do it. That seems like a reasonable compromise, maybe? Bit of realism-ish. I'll make that, even though the transfer window's closed, that's what we thought we were talking about, so that's what we'll have happen. At Port Miggins, Scratchy McHenry has hurt the chemistry and everybody hates him now. Sportsball has placed a bounty on Ruthie Spasms. That would be the one I would have chosen. Red Star have cut their salary, or their overall salary spend, by 800 quid. And then at the Marsupials, Madame Pompadour has demanded that Shamrock be dropped. So he was dropped and then immediately re-signed again. But obviously we'll figure that out. Finally, at the Bongolia Sea Raiders, Vera Contagion has jumped a digital actor, because you do that at the weekend, and the appeal at Bongolia has increased. Players of the week. Pass deflections, Arnie Hamburger at Port Miggins with 7. Tackles for loss, it's Chris Biscuit with 3 at Volcamoose. At the sacks, it says Red Star dropped Shamrock, so that is a bit odd. I have no idea. I don't know what's happening in the world. Yeah. Sacks, Paddy Finucane at the Voo Boys. Interceptions, it's Tequila Pamplemousse at Sunshine Fun Bus. Tackles, Chris Biscuit at Volcamoose. The defensive player of the week, though, is Larissa Chuffin Tornado at the Grunt Auto Group. For pancakes, Santino Bananas at the KSA 74 pancakes. And Failurewood, 335 yards receiving for Julio a la carte. Rush yards, Flapjack got there with 313. Pass yards, Grunt Auto Group Simple Simbill with 316. And then for total yards, Bill Saturno at the Colonel Space Agency with 409. Offensive Player of the Week, Bill Saturno at the Colonel Space Agency, while overall Player of the Week is Larissa Tornado. Had a bit of an easy game. Let's look at those standings to see how everything hasn't changed. 1 game to go. Yeah. Fail Brigade is it all set? No. KSA could, actually, Grunt with a win and a loss from either KSA and a loss or tie, potentially. I can't do the maths right now. From the Nomads, we'll see Grunt get the bye week. Failurewood will go through as top-seeded wildcard, with BDP the bottom-seeded wildcard. In bad company, as things stand, it will be Stardozer and Blood Pits who get the bye week. In fact, they can't be caught. Both those teams get the bye week. Meanwhile, 2 of the teams from Beekeepers, Volcamoose, Miners and Toy Masters will be the division leaders. Division winners, and the other 2 will go through as wild cards unless we get a win from Urrgmelonflex. Dun, 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 dun. Volcamoose, if they win next week, push Urrgmelonflex out. Beekeepers, who are playing Urrgmelonflex next week, if they get a tie, are through, because they have a much better points difference. So that's pretty flipping exciting. I shall see you for that. Thank you very much for watching. Cheerio.